Cool. There we go. There we go. Hey guys. So if you're watching this as a VOD on YouTube right now, this is kind of like the pre-stream setup. I figured I'd just go ahead and start streaming and chatting, or talking with the chat. So if you want to just get right to when the stream starts, there'll be a pinned link at the beginning on the top. Probably the top comment by me will be pinned. It'll say the stream properly starts at this time frame. Just click that, it'll go straight to the beginning of the stream, and you can watch from there. The stream doesn't start for a few minutes though. I'm just getting some setup going. So, hey guys. Technically, the stream's not supposed to start for another 25 minutes, but I was already sitting here, I was doing a bunch of setup stuff, and I was like, well, why don't I just start streaming now, and I can chat with you guys while I get some stuff straightened out, so. Heyo stream. I could probably even edit this out of the VOD once it goes live, depending on if YouTube wants to work with me, because their editing, like after the video is live, editing stuff is just, it hasn't gotten much better since they released it like 4 years ago. Team, you need to refresh. Can somebody tell the chat to refresh if they're not seeing the stream? Because some people are like, y'all need to calm down. The stream is not live yet. And it actually is, I just haven't refreshed. Hail, Immortal One. Good day, other Immortal One. Welcome. Welcome to the Rise of the Machines. Episode 2. This is what this is gonna be. I have an intro all set up, which we will play at the beginning of the stream, the proper beginning of the stream. So, I got it done. Are you ever gonna play PlanetSide again, Shaq? You abandoned that game, how dare you? Who asked that question? Craster. Yes, so the first, actually I just played PlanetSide with the community on like a random basis a few days ago. I just jumped on. We ended up having like a whole platoon. I didn't even announce it. I just jumped into a chat in one of the open game rooms, in the PlanetSide room on Discord. And maybe 5 minutes later, we had about a half a platoon, and 10 minutes later, we had a full platoon going. It was pretty great. But no, official event is going to be first Saturday of the month, which is the community FleetCom event. So me, Wasted, maybe Morph, we'll be joining in, and we're gonna be hosting, a big old event. It's gonna be fun times. So that's gonna be PlanetSide too. So yes, there will be PlanetSide.
You know what's going on?
Shadow says, can I have some coffee? Of course you can. Our coffee machine is open for all to use. The Armco coffee machine. If only. If only. Oh, we just got a donation. Well, thank you so much. Who was that? Ben Thompson says, notice me. Now I'm just thinking of Mad Max. Witness me. It tries to stab at stuff. Oh my God, it's so cold today. It's so cold. Coffee is the best thing ever if it just keeps my hands warm. It's starting to warm up, but whoa, finally getting some cool weather. All right, so let me go ahead and finish getting the stream set up while I chat with you guys. I noticed that we don't actually have the game up there, so that's not what I want. I've got like 1,000 overlays. Let's see, Warhammer 2, Space Engineers. I've got all kinds of crap in here. Every game I've ever streamed, I just never take them out of my list for my layers. Official stream start, guys, just so you know, if you want to get coffee, is in like 10 minutes. It's actually in like 20, but I don't think I want to wait that long. So we're gonna start in about 10 minutes. So, hey guys, welcome to the stream. Shaq, what'd you think of the new Star Trek? Loved it. There's some things that I would have done differently if I was them, but as a reimagining goes, I really enjoyed the first 2 episodes. I'm not gonna give any spoilers out for you guys who haven't watched the Star Trek Discovery. I'm a little concerned about it because the first 2 episodes tell you nothing about what the show is gonna be like. They're just, hey, here's like this really cool background. Let's reveal the Klingons. So they're in the trailer, so I'm not giving anything away. Let's reveal the Klingons. Let's go into a little bit more detail about what's going on with them. But does it tell us, like, what's the show gonna be like? Are we going to be exploring the universe with the Starship Discovery? Is it gonna be just about the Klingon War and the beginnings of the war? We don't really know. It's kind of hard to get like the tone they're trying to set. The effects though, And the way they handled problem solving, I enjoyed. I liked the morality issue they had in the story, so it wasn't just action, action, action. It was about characters being clever and strong and having firm opinions on things, and actually having like morally sound characters can still have conflict. That's more interesting than just saying good guys versus bad guys. I enjoyed that. So the effects were sweet. I definitely dug the new tech, especially the force field effect. That was cool. Because they always talk about, you know, we've got a hull breach on deck 2, but you never see it. And force fields are in place and structural integrity is holding. In this, you see pieces of the ship is missing and the force fields have like taken over those sections. It's so awesome. I haven't seen Orville, no, because they don't stream it. And I don't have cable. I don't really watch a lot of TV unless it's like I'm sitting down to watch a show, a particular show. So. Phoenix. Ice Phoenix. Welcome to the stream. He says it's his first time watching. We're gonna be starting up the official stream in a minute. This is kind of like I think we're gonna do this chill stream every once in a while. And another female captain, indeed. I like her character a lot. I like this. She's raised by Vulcans? I don't think she's actually a Vulcan. I think she was just raised by Vulcans. It's pretty legit though. Hey Sky Chaser, welcome to the stream. Hola. So Battlefront HQ. What happened to the Stellaris Season 3 stream, or series? We had a major update, which is actually the Android robot expansion that's come out to the game. Sadly, this broke the majority of mods that I used, and it actually broke the campaign we were playing. So we're doing a mini campaign, which is going to be Season 3.5. Where it's not going to take too many episodes, I think, to go through this campaign, and then we're going to start another proper big one. But this is kind of like the test campaign to figure out how streaming is going to work with this, and how we're going to handle like the community interaction and stuff. Yeah, she's human. I thought she was human, and then she was raised by Vulcans, right? I was talking about main cast. I know she's not the captain, but the intro character. Yeah, I liked it. Oh, I liked it a lot. There was some questionable stuff. Like if I was doing a video particularly about it, I would talk more in depth about the series, but that's not what the stream's gonna be, and I don't want to give anything away. So, yeah, the Galactic Republic. It doesn't mean it's gone forever. We could always do another season in that time frame. It's gonna be a bit. As for X3, speaking of the rebellion in the Galactic Republic. We're still waiting for 1.0 to come out. I don't know when that's going to be. I am going to set a time frame on whether or not, if the mod author gets that 1.0 out before a particular time that I won't announce. I will do a series on X3's Star Wars mod, 'cause it's so good. If he doesn't get it out within a certain time period, I'll just start a series. I'll just start a series back up with whatever version that's like the last version, because I want to play that. You can't just switch the version because it's the mods that broke it. The Stellaris thing. Mission briefing, coffee time. Squid, I have not played RimWorld. I will do a recap of episode 1. It's not a lot to go into. I've even got an intro prepared, so yeah. All right, guys, we got a few more minutes. We'll wait and hang out. It also allows people to get into the stream before we start it. Indeed. Are you going to play Battlefront 3, Shaq? Yeah, Skull Splitter, you know I am. I'm pumped for it. I've already played the Naboo battle, the Battle for Theed, and I was impressed. I mean, visually and audio, it looks great. Gameplay-wise, they brought glasses back, and they feel really good. And they've got the voice actors from the Clone Wars, so when you're playing as, like, the clone officer for the Republic, or when you've got the Gatling gun from the clones, it's just so good. It's so good. And even as the battle droids, you get to hear the voices from the Clone Wars of the droid commanders and whatnot that just really sells it. A lot of extended universe stuff in there, Clone Wars stuff in there. I'm digging it. William Helms, thank you so much for the 600 yen donation, I think that is. AIC Helms coming from you from, A1C AIC, A1C. Airman First Class Helms coming at you from Kadena Air Force Base. I usually have to watch your stuff as a video after the fact, but I'm actually here for once. Well, A1C Helms, welcome. Always good to see another Air Force member jumping into the stream. Dean Machine, you should play board games on the channel. I'm debating, and I'm curious what you guys think about this. And if for you guys watching the VOD once this comes out, hang on 2 seconds. Oh my goodness, we've been playing this inside the Discord community, which is the kind of like D&D pen and paper RPG, but it's Star Wars. It's, not Forces of Destiny, we're actually playing Edge of the Empire, but I bought all 3 of the core books. These things are massive, these are the rule books. So I'm thinking if the people that I'm gonna be playing with, because I wanna GM my own game. I think it'll be a lot of fun to tell that kind of story. If the people that I'm going to be playing with are down for it, maybe streaming it, if they're okay with it. Because I know RPing is kind of a personal thing. People don't like to put themselves out there. You know, certain personality types do, some people don't. I've never done it, so I think having a video of me being the first time GM could be really informative to a lot of players, good or bad. But it's a really cool concept because you can do anything in a pen and paper D&D style RPG. It's really blown me away. I've never played one before until I played with Control and some of the guys on Discord, and I've been just totally blown away with the stories that you can tell and how captivating it is. As my current smuggler, John Rowland, pilot. Ladies man. That's the character that I've been playing so far. It's been pretty great. So, play more Awakening of the Rebellion, please, Thomas asks. I've actually recorded an episode this morning. It's so good. Awakening of the Rebellion is so good. It's the first game, it's the first Empire at War that I felt like I'm playing as a commander of the Rebel Alliance, like making hard choices, saying, okay, we've got to surrender that planet to the Empire. We can't hold out against the Empire. Ooh, maybe we should hit those 2 Star Destroyers that are nearby our territory with enough Y-Wings to kill them, because it'll be really hard for them to rebuild those because they're expensive and the economy actually works that way. I'm in the middle of losing, a little spoiler warning, but I'm in the middle of losing Bothawa, which is where I get my spies and some of my units that can make rebel sympathizers that get me resources. Oh, it feels great. But we've been able to hold so far. It's under siege currently with the Bothan civilians helping us defend. John Rowland from Fallout 3 in the DC Wastes. Basically, yeah, it's that character. I got called out on it too. I think who was it? Was it Blitz or Molov? It was like, oh yeah, Rowland, huh? John Rowland, I recognize that name. Totally got called out on it. But Tabby is playing a beast, what is it, like a beast rider? And her background is she was in a traveling circus. And she was like the animal tamer for the traveling circus kind of thing. It's so good. Oh, it's so much fun. That kind of thing though, like, and telling that story, and I could totally, I'm hoping I'm decent at it, tell that story as a GM to incorporate everybody's characters and the universe and the events that we play in a kind of a building narrative. I've been playing watching a lot of, oh crap, what is it called? Critical Role. And I love the way Matt Mercer does that. I mean, he's totally inspired me to want to do what he does for my own group of friends. And allow them to have those kind of experiences. I think it'd be great. And to be able to do that on stream, so others can like see it and enjoy it, like that'd be really cool. For Mandalore. Let's see. We're about to start it. Actually, we'll go ahead and start it now. Yeah, we're 10 minutes till 12. I think that's close enough. So we'll be able to timestamp this about 14 minutes in, so people can just jump right to it. But all right, as the music just stops and now everything's silent. Great. Let's get started. Hey, Bard. Thank you for handling all the moderation. All right, so let's do it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Shaq here, and welcome back to Stellaris, the not-so-grand campaign. This is the mid-season season. since we weren't able to continue our last season of, the Galactic Republic, sadly, because the expansion came out, mods broke, the game just crashes when we load it up now. We're starting a new season. It's gonna be a short one, that's why I'm calling it season 3.5, because this is the season where we're figuring out how the stream's gonna work, right? How do I have player interaction? How do I get you guys in there? Is my overlay off a little bit? Should be okay. So, what are we doing? Well, we are gonna load up the game and we're gonna get into it. We actually have an intro, so I'm gonna load up the game right now and I will play the intro for you guys right after we get in. So, we are the Undead Legions. Let's load it up. We are the Endless. So if you didn't watch the last episode, we'll play the intro first and then we'll talk about what happened last time on Dragon Ball Z. Sure, Jack damaged this damn thing. Alright, some of the equipment at least. Alright, let's do this. This is Doctor of Anthropology Bin Cran. Recording log number 1. The date is June 16th, 2189. We made landfall on the planet of X-2261 in the system affectionately named Datir, which loosely translated means beyond death. This world itself is fairly barren, so the name fits. Outside of the ruins we've come to study, there is little to no evidence of any civilization or living beings currently on this planet. I can't wait to get started. Day 26. Efforts continue to coordinate the ruins with little effect. Based on the surrounding rocks, the structure dates back at least 400,000 years. Yet when we attempt to take a sample for carbon dating the stone surface, we get nothing. This would explain how the structure has survived this planet's high wind speeds over the course of 100,000 years or more. On a personal note, Janice has complained more times than is healthy that this world is just too quiet. It's an empty planet, and I'm not sure what she expected. Day 86. We've tried everything we can to gain access to the inner chamber of the ruins. We failed at every attempt to gain even the smallest sample from the rock face. Today's the day, though. We're going to vote on the most extreme measure, a high-energy pulse from our science ship in orbit. Basically, turning the attenuation scanner into an orbital scalpel to hopefully blow a small chunk off the ruins for testing. We're all feeling the pressure, but to be honest, some of us more than others. Jack, our pilot and crewman ordered to support the mission, has expressed a feeling of uneasiness. How can he not understand what a breakthrough this is? A civilization that predates every other one in our galaxy by 500,000 years? It's unheard of.
We have slept for such a long time. Our rage, only subdued by our great slumber, has been interrupted by creatures that walk our homeworld, our tomb. We, the Undying, were not always such. Long ago, we were like you. Mortal, living. We sacrificed much to attain that which shouldn't be. Immortality. At the cost of pain, suffering, ever eternal suffering. We will tear, cut, burn away those that remind us of what was and what we are. You will all suffer.
All right, so there you go, guys. There's the introduction. The Undying have awoken. Legion has come upon the galaxy. That's who we are. So dark. It's just so cheery. Yeah, it's got a real Necron scream to it, excuse me. And a real Necron kind of vibe to it. So last time on Dragon Ball Z or the Stellaris campaign, we managed to establish ourselves. We have awoken from our deep slumber. Some biological meatbag decided that it would be a good idea to land on our homeworld of, what do we call it? Beyond Death is the system that we named it. And now we have awoken. There are living creatures out there that remind us of a time once past when we weren't in god-awful pain from the craziness that we did to survive, to live forever. We transferred our consciousness to some kind of robotic bodies that are very horrific. So let me just change this audio down a little bit. There we go. So, what did we do last time? Well, we started to spread across the galaxy, right? We started to build new versions of ourselves. We created our empire in the last episode. If I zoom in over here to Endless, which is what our homeworld is actually called, we have our main leader, the immortal Alteran. Yes, that's the same Alteran from the old Space Engineer survival series. He is now the immortal Alteran that rules Endless. Now you guys are asking a lot about like how does this tie into the Republic campaign, because every season ties into the last. This one doesn't tie in directly, because what I think I want to do is in the next campaign we do, the Republic is going to be a part of it if we can, and we're going to have the Endless, the Legion, be one of the bad guys that we have to face off against in a campaign. So that's how they're going to tie in. They don't tie in directly in this way, but they're going to tie in together in the future, hopefully. All right. One of the cool things that we realized about last time was populations don't naturally grow for the robots. They actually have to be built, and they cost minerals and a crap ton of power to run them. So power ended up being a massive issue for us, especially if we want to start building up a fleet, because we've got our eye on annihilating the meatbags over at the Autocracy. We have a robotics empire. We got the Colonel here. We've got which were gonna be friendly with us, and then they started being friendly with the Republic, which is a bunch of meatbags that have to be annihilated. The biologics must be removed from this galaxy. That's our primary objective, because we are playing evil. So our objective is kill off the Autocracy, the Republic, the Prima, and whatever other alien species are out there. So let's go ahead and unpause it, and we'll let it run at normal speed for right now, because we're hurting on energy credits. We need to get more. For almost every population we have, it costs almost 1 full energy credit to maintain them, which kind of sucks. We can't see the whole overlay, Captain. What? It looks fine to me. There's a whole lot to the overlay. Other than like, there's a weird resolution thing going on with my monitor. Alteran, just like your ambassador. All right. One of the things that we have done, though, we have colonized a world that borders the... What are these guys called again? They are the Autocracy. And if you look, since we're having it on hyperdrive only, the only way to get through here is actually to come through here, this one avenue. So our goal is to hold this, use this as a staging point to properly break off and engage these worlds here if we go to war anytime soon.
Construction complete.
Our construction is completed. I think we're building, what, combat vessels? Yeah, we're building more combat vessels. Now, for those patrons that are wondering how do they get involved, I have added everybody's name from the last season, if you haven't gotten in, to the list that generates as we build ships. So we already have the Black Star. We have the Algier. We have the Parapet, the Hemingway, the Lost Hope, the Jog, the Sojourn Solace, the Sub Rosa, the Valor's End, the Blood Spear, the Flying Dutchman, the Hasselhoff, the Defender, the Monarch, the Redemption, and another Parpet. I don't know why we've gotten 2 of those already. There is a chance that there will be multiple people, like names used over and over. But if you are like one of the higher up patrons and have supported the channel, as a thank you, I have added you guys to the list of larger ships. So cruiser captains will be in cruisers, and admirals will end up in battleships, and so on and so forth. So there you go. Yeah, there we go. That's how we're doing it. If you have GA in front of the name, that means they're one of our Grand Admirals. They're one of our badass supporters who, I mean, bottom of my heart, thank you for supporting the channel. Especially at that level. I really do appreciate it. I mean, you guys are what makes this community work. So this is my way of saying thank you to you guys. And if you're looking to join, shoot me a private message on Patreon if you've just recently joined up and you want to be added to the campaign. I don't have a sign-up sheet yet because this is just all figuring things out right now. All right, so, right. We had a couple of things that popped up. One, thank you so much for the 2,000... I don't know what that currency is, sir, but Stellaris fan here received KRW and make vid for us. What's that, Korean something? Anyways, thank you so much for the donation. I know we got a sponsor too that I wasn't able to say thank you to because I was in the middle of playing the intro, but welcome Orca Blaze as our newest sponsor. Really do appreciate it. All right, so where's our fleet? We just built the Talon of Shack. I love that name. Captain Lionheart commanding. This is one of our first... Yeah, it's a Corvette, because we don't have cruiser technology. I don't think we chose that. Check real quick. Corvettes. All we've got is Corvette Tech, and the current Corvettes, the Unimatrix 1, that you guys named, it's currently armed with torpedoes, nuclear missiles, and small coil guns. We can do tier 2 shields. Let's go ahead and do that upgrade. All right, unpause. Let's check the surfaces and see if we got anything that we can build. I'm thinking, let's build a power plant here. And let's build, there's 4 minerals not being used right here. Let's build a new member of our society, because that's how we do it, undying, constructing.
Construction complete.
See. Where's the primary fleet? It should be on the front line right now. It is, but we don't know what's there. We gotta get our ships working. We already got the Timberwolf, Dr. Timberwolf, the LMS Explorer. Go ahead and survey this system. Actually, survey all the bordering systems as well. I wanna see what they've got here. We've got unused structure currently being built. That's fine. What about on the endless homeworld? Is there anything we can build here? Yes. It takes us a while, we realized this in the last episode. It takes us a while to actually build structures, or new populations for our structures. So, anywho, clear that. We're in the negatives now. We gotta get some more power coming in. Is there anything that we can do with our construction ships to make that worthwhile? We got +4 influence coming in right now. You're already heading north. What I want you guys to do, I'd love to colonize this world, and then we'd have a front line on, actually this world is just about the only way through. Power-wise, that's costly, but I'd love to take this planet over. There's an organic tile on Cybertron Prime. All organics must be eliminated. What? Oh! There's indigenous hostile life currently on the planet. We don't have the capability, weirdly enough, to take them out. You'd think that we just send like our robot servants over to wipe them out. All of them. But we can't just yet. I think we should colonize one of these worlds over here. Our science ship is already en route. Let's go ahead and get it scanning. Auto explore.
Construction complete.
We need to take these planets. Hey, we got a new Unity point. The question is, what are we gonna pick up? So we start off with Supremacy, which is border range and army, army damage. Yeah, increase army damage by 25% is what we could pick up, or we could go for Admiral level cap, increased by +2. I don't even think our Admiral's close to, yeah, our Admiral's not even close to that. And they don't die unless they die with the fleet. So let's go ahead and pick up Electronic Warfare, which will increase the ground army damage by 25%. And keep working toward that next ascension point, excuse me. The main fleet, you aren't orbiting a world right now and you're costing us power. Our scientist, Dr. Timberwolf, has gained us a point. Excellent. Terminate. Exterminate. Oh, I see. I see why it says it's slightly off. Let me fix that real quick. Some of the text on the screen is slightly off. You can see it, it's not off. And the one on the top is supposed to be slightly off, because I made it bigger. So, there we go. Everything is working as intended. Mostly. Mostly. They mostly come at night. I shouldn't say that, because having xenomorphs is a possibility in this game. You can have them crop up on planets. I had it happen to our ally in the last one. All right, construction ships. Current upgrades in progress. We were doing research for robo-modding, which was gonna allow us to modify our actual members of our society to make different versions of ourselves. We haven't picked it up yet, but I'm really interested in seeing that. We're also picking up 20% to border range. That border range will hopefully include this world, and definitely this one in the back. I'm hoping. Because we need to look at expanding our influence. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed up time. I'm gonna put us on fast mode while our construction ships kind of sit around on their asses and do nothing.
System survey complete.
What system are you surveying currently? Science vessel. You are surveying that world. All right, well, let's move a science or a construction ship over there. I'm debating on like where do we want to put down a expansion point. I want to keep these biologics from pushing too far into our territory. Turniful says, Bob should be a thing and donated $2. Thank you for the support. Planet Bob, you know what?
Maybe it's another drill.
Just for you. B0B. It's just a random designation. It doesn't spell anything at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Done and done. Science ship.
System survey.
You finished surveying the system. Excellent. You can't survey the black hole. I'm gonna set you on auto explore now. Go and be free. Explore all the things. We need a science level 1 or higher to translate the mural. Do I want to? Yeah, research project. Go ahead, explore it. We might pick up another science ship because our scientists never die. We're immortal now. So I could just build another science ship and expand really quickly. Part of me wants to do that. Bobatron? 808. No, that's so much better. 808, you're right. You're right. How could I be so foolish? It's just a random designation. I like it. All right, we expanded? No, we're still right on the edge. We can pick up. It's gonna eat more of our power, but we're gonna do it anyways. Let's get some research stations set up in this system. This system also needs a name. So, Tony, hey Shaq, finally got on a live stream. Love your videos and mostly Space Engineers. Well, I'll be streaming Space Engineers tomorrow for sure. Also, Tawny Van Woolwin, thank you for subscribing.
Detected.
A colossal impact crater hints that something big collided with the surface of this once small moon, or this moon once. Go ahead and, ooh, 5% that's not bad. Go for it. Construction vessel has been dispatched.
Maybe it's another drill.
Ba-ba-bum-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da. Okay, so it's gonna take multiple space stations to get these 2 engineering research points. There goes our drones. Because we're eating into our power reserves right now. And we can fix that. Boom. Wow, we need to upgrade this. Asteroid collision. A large mineral-rich asteroid collided with Rule 2 Alpha at some point during the previous 1,000 years. It must have been a major impact event. An abundance of minerals can now be found on the moon in the vicinity of the impact crater. We will use these minerals to our advantage. As soon as I figure out where that actually is. Well, we are gonna use it to our advantage. It's right on the edge. My chest's not updating. My chat just decided to give up the ghost suddenly. There it goes. It's updated now.
Technological acquisition
Our planet, Akamar Prime, is still 32 months away from colonization. Damn. We'll get our power back as soon as we get a space station online. Special project completed. Science officer Timberwolf has managed to partially translate the alien mural discovered on Yon 5 Alpha. The text contains a staggering amount of data, and the mural evidently serves as some sort of low-tech library. It describes, in broad terms, the collected technological knowledge of an alien civilization that dominated this region of the galaxy some 80 million years ago. A lot of it is already known to us, but the data does contain several promising leads for technologies we've yet to consider. There's enough data here to keep our scientists busy for decades. Our robot scientists? Oh wow, no joke. We just got all that research from there. Once we establish that as one of our, oh, it's in Legion space. But we need power. We need more Vespian gas. We do have robo-modding though, so what are we gonna pick up next? We could go for tier 2 space stations, give us a little bit more defense on the planets that we've got, like Akamar, which is on the front line. We could pick up the Betharian power plant, which I think, keep it paused. If I look at the surface in these worlds, not this world, do we not have Betharian power at all? Betharian power plant, Betharian stone sitting on this world. How long will that take to research and is it worth it? Produces 10 power. That's chunk. That's like half our fleet right there that we could power on that fuel. What do you guys think? Betharian power, you need it. Jar Jar Binks is a Sith Lord. That's a thing, I guess. Thanks, Wolf. Go for the power plant. Yeah, I agree. I think power is going to be one of those things that just we're going to be fighting against because, like I said, let's go over to Cybertron Prime. Surface. To build a pop, look at that. Maintenance cost 0.9. That means it would be, that right there would run 10 of our population if we just had that power plant plugged into their brains. So, all right, let's unpause it. We got our research going, and we have no current populations building on this world. This must be corrected immediately. Right now, we have to prioritize. You're not scanning. We have to prioritize our ability to survey these systems over here.
System survey complete.
I'm more interested in pushing them back than I am filling this in just right now. But expanding, we have to focus on expanding. We want to take over as much territory as possible for the later game.
Technological acquisition successful.
Technological acquisition successful. I love the new voices, they're so good. Man, oh, we got power plant 2! Speaking of power issues, they have just been fixed. What do you guys think? 5% research speed. If you're gonna do it early. The stream is so far behind. It's like 30 seconds behind. Ah! All right, what's the positives out of this? We can pick up the energy storage capacitor, meaning we can hold an extra 1,000 power. We can already hold 7,000. We're not even getting close to that. And I don't think we will the way that we build just as fast as we build power plants, we build population. But the fusion reactors for the ships would be nice. That frees us up on the designs that we can do, at least later on. Research speed is always good. Faster we can research anything is better. Pops take forever to build, and only one gets built at a time. Yeah, they take forever. Can't really go wrong with either one of these. We'll go for research this early. I think the 5%'s not bad. Because there's not enough on the fleet to do anything with at the moment. I mean, yeah, we can get like an extra shield generator maybe out of having the upgraded power plants, but I'm gonna go with early game, extra 5% to research could give us the benefit we need to get ahead of everybody else. Once again, we are back into the negatives. If I wanted to save power, I could pull the fleet back. I don't really want to do that though. Yeah, we'll wait. We will wait. You over here. One extra power.
System survey complete.
System survey is completed. Our science ships are doing just fine. We have not expanded our border yet, because I would take that power in a heartbeat. Speaking of expanding our border, 15 months to go until that's a thing. We have a lot of minerals right now. Oh yeah, hit up the robo-modding and see if you can reduce the power consumption. Good idea. Oh my god, how do I do that? I forgot where that was, because I've never done it before. Create template? Is that?
Maybe it's another drill.
Oh, it is! Thank you, Michael. Thank you for the $5 donation and the support. I really do appreciate it. I can change the name. I can rename the species. Let's not do that. This species is fine. Can I swap out the trait points? I can swap out the trait points! What? They don't prefer a preference. That doesn't really matter, but I could make... So we can have, like, research drones. Or is this changing... Cancel that. Is this changing everything? I think I'm in the wrong. This just might be just, like, the general... Modify species template. Yeah, this is the species template altogether. This isn't it, is it? So, let's see. Wow, I was looking at it yesterday. Or maybe that is it. What do you guys, where is it? Where's the button to change my robotic populations? I like species designer or robot designer. I like need a button here. Totally do. Have you tried Feudal Realm Civic? It's kind of like CK2 in space. No, I haven't. I haven't tried that one. I don't get really any policies and edicts worth changing, do we? Aggressive first contact, map the stars. This will give us a faster survey speed. That's actually not bad. A faster survey speed. Because we want to expand so quickly, I'm gonna do this. It's gonna use up one of our, just gotta remember that I'm putting points into this. You choose which pop you want to build on that tile. Once you make a template, then you can change your species. Create a template. Okay, so you do create a template. Because before it was like, you need roboboting to mess with this. So make sure that was it. So species, create a template. And then you choose which ones you want to build. So we'll go Undying. Let's see if there's a power one. If we got rid of Uncanny, kills our opinions, but who cares? Bulky is our resettlement cost. Shaq, you need to put your fleet in orbit of a planet with spaceport to save on fleet upkeep. True, Hybrid, but we've also pushed our border right up against the nearest hostile empire. So I want the fleet there defending that station till it comes online. So I'm making the choice to have the negative for the fleet being in a position where it can react quickly. So, but thank you so much for the $5 donation, Hybrid. I really do appreciate it. Let's do... That's what? We have recycled and the units cost that much still? Wow. My ascended robot upkeep. We've already got the robot upkeep one. Robot build speed. Build speed isn't really... I mean, robot build speed, actually. If I was gonna do anything, it would be lower the cost and increase the time it takes to build them. But resettlement cost, level cap, ruler impact, consumer goods. Undying E for energy and R for research. I like the Undying Scientist idea. What are consumer goods? Are those considered energy credits? If that's true, why don't they just call it energy credits? All right, we're gonna make these guys the fast building researchers. Where's the research one? That costs 2. All right, forget fast building. We're gonna call these researchers. So Undying-R are our research units, and we'll put them into like the research bases. Make a template for colonization. So that would be like Undying-C is what we could call it. And those are the ones that grow fast. That's not bad. That's not bad either. Yeah, like what are consumer goods for robots? That doesn't conflict with me. That's mineral lists. Okay, that's not something that I'm all that interested in. Leadership experience gain, high maintenance consumer goods, luxurious. I don't understand how they can be luxurious robots. Build speed, mass produced, power drills. Power drills for mining. There we go. So there's mining, so create the template. We've got a subclass now. We're gonna go create template. We're gonna do -M for miners, robotic miners. We're gonna get rid of our upkeep costs. They're gonna cost us a little bit more to maintain, so probably 1 energy credit per, which is the exact opposite, but they're gonna get us more stuff. Let's get Learning algorithm, nope. Plus 10% of minerals. For robot, consumer goods are minerals for repairs and upkeep. Oh, that makes sense. Spare parts. Consumer goods are spare parts. Now that makes sense. All right. You sold me on that one. The Undying R still has 1 point to choose from. Oh, crap. Okay, I'll go back into it and I'll modify it. Traits to pick left, trait points left. None of these. Got a trait point, but I can't spend it on anything. Oh, we've maxed out on our trait points to pick. Flavored oils, textured bolts, that's the consumer goods. Iron says. So what do we have so far? Uncanny. I can get rid of the negatives, that's all I gotta do. Pick a trait. Okay, I'm 0. Trait picks left. 0 points left. All right, so we're done with that one. Researcher, we're gonna modify your template. I can get rid of one of these negatives. Oh, let's get rid of settlement build cost on both of those. Update template, go into you. Let's modify this template, and let's get rid of bulky. We'll replace that with just you're ugly. Nobody, say high maintenance, we don't want that. We want uncanny, ruler opinion impact, because we don't give a shit. We're conquering the universe anyways. And we'll get rid of bulky. Yeah, that's the way we're gonna do it. Update template. So our main one gives us habitability. We've got robot build cost is lower, and we've got robot upkeep is lower. So this is generally like the power saving one. This is the one that we want kind of scattered across the galaxy because it takes less power. At the same time though, it's harder to build for us and to resettle. It's also just nobody likes them, which is fine because they're not supposed to like us anyways. All right, let's go ahead and pause. We'll make this work for now, and we'll just build slowly, but let's start doing some upgrades. We've got all kinds of power plant upgrades that we can do. We have encountered the Yerba.
Planetary alert. Tile blocker expunged.
We have encountered some form of alien vessel in the Ubra system. These strange objects have been flagged as zebra. Okay, so we have another empire out there? Maybe, or it could just be another life form hanging out. That's a possibility. Let's upgrade all of our power plants for right now. 500 minerals left. Full upgrade on all power stations on the home world. Also pick up some physics labs. And another engineering lab. Sounds good. Continue to build populations on here. Oh, are you gonna be a mine or a power plant? And they call it a mine. We'll build a mine here, build Pop, one of our mining population, because he's got the drills. Sweet, I love it. I love that you can customize your population like that. I don't need to apply the species template because we're gonna build them individually. So I don't need to push that out to everyone, because right now the main population is the one that has the minus to power consumption. That's why they only cost 0.9 instead of 1.0. So we're gonna specialize per place we build them. We might even want to push some of you guys out of here. Like, what does it cost to resettle? If I wanted to move you here, resettle you here. Oh, it costs influence to resettle. I never resettle my populations. And then we can build a proper research node or person right there. That's gonna take, we're gonna resettle one. We'll go ahead and start doing that. And we'll just do that over time. And now we can build Pop, one of our researchers. We don't have the resources. We'll have to wait. We'll have to wait. Establishing the economy. This is no mine. Are we going to do some purging to min-max our economy? No, what I think we're gonna do, because the original species, that seems like the wrong, the 1.0 version of the endless robots that we have are still more effective at just being the general population because of the cost is slightly lower, I think, in energy credits. I think we're just gonna move the population around a little bit. Why are you not self-destructing the abominable intelligence? What? Not just self-destructing anything. As of yet. Bum, bum, bum. We need... Oh, we're not unpaused. Sorry, unpaused. I forgot. I'm bad. Shaq, the game is paused. I know. My bad. We've encountered another alien life form. Our explorers are doing stuff. What'd you see? You found power. You've also found something worth researching. We've received a weak signal from the surface of this moon. The source appears to be some kind of tracking beacon. Tractor beacon? How's wrong with you, Shaq? Builds a research bot. Awesome. Unpause assimilation. Oh, man.
Construction complete.
Have we picked up? No, our border hasn't pushed out yet. I mean, we can take advantage of this. You know, we're going to. Because we have all those power plants doing the upgrades, we might as well pick these up. We must expand. So we found a strange signal. Our robot scientists are on the way. Our one particular scientist, Chief Axel, one of our patrons, is currently scanning the world of Tondel 2. No, he's not. You didn't do the thing. Do the thing. Oh, it sent somebody else. Don't, get over here. What are you doing? Research this. Fools. He just passed by. He's like, I'm not gonna scan that moon. I'll make the other scientists come across the galaxy to do it. Daniel, thank you for the $5 donation. He says, Shaq, you should check out the traditions trees that have been changed for the machines. Some of them can be really helpful. Well, we'll see what we get when we get there. I've been letting the stream choose which trees we go down first, so we'll do a big vote. When we get like the final Unity thing we can pick up, I'll even click it right now while we talk about it. When we get the Ascension perks, whoa! It was 5%! Critical failure. We are uncertain exactly how it happened, but somehow the ship's science officer inadvertently triggered the self-destruct sequence on the Chief Axel's Explorer ship while running a simulation related to Tronde 4 Alpha. On the ship's onboard computer, all attempts to abort the sequence met with failure, and the entire crew was forced to evacuate before the ship was destroyed. The entire crew, minus our scientist, who is now dead. Oh, there she goes in the background. Oh, that's very unfortunate. 5%! I just got XCOM'd. I straight up got XCOM'd. That's a term, by the way. We're using that term. All right, our next mineral infusement from the mining drones is gonna have to go, oh, we already have enough, is going into building another science ship. We'll have to recruit another science bot. This science bot will hopefully have its programming checked out. I'm sorry, Axel, but you have failed the Empire. We have received a transmission from an independent space station, the Merton Skill. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Organics identified, communication terminated. We can't trade. We don't actually have that. That's a huge bonus that we're just lost on. All right, well, we have a new one building. Was that Alden Fisher's ship? Timberwolf is still alive. Yeah, Fitcher's dead. Alden Fitcher, our science bot. You blew yourself up. That's kind of funny. All right. Are we? No, we're not. We got 13 months left until that's actually ours. I want to lock that down. I want to get a military station on it too, so if the autocracy decides to show up, we can punch him in the face. 5%? I got XCOM'd. Independent space station. Can I blow these up? Can I keep the other groups from using them by blowing them up? It seems like a thing we would do. All right, where's our scientists currently? You're scanning down in the south. All right, that's all right with me. You are scanning, right, Timberwolf? I want to expand our borders. I want to start establishing some mines, but I don't know where to put them. They call it a mine. We could get away with building here, I think. Like a construction ship, come here. Let's go ahead. Has to be surveyed first. I'm putting an outpost out here so we can claim this territory and we can keep them from pushing through here because that means all of this is going to be ours in the future. We have the Betharian power plant research. Fantastic. You can kill them, but they're strong. All right, fair enough. New research. Oh. This actually makes a big difference. Composite armor wouldn't be bad. Not super useful on the Corvette class ships. Build speed wouldn't be, if we went to war, we could outproduce them if we had 25% of build speed. That's building build speed though, that's not ships, never mind. So ion thrusters or nano composite. Ion thrusters would give us 20% sublight speed, combat speed, and evasion chance, which with a group of Corvettes, I'd have to say this is the way to go. What do you guys think? There's coffee in that nebula. The armor though, I don't know if the armor will be that great. It'll only give us what, 2 armor on a Corvette. Versus the Dodge, which the Dodge is pretty, I mean, it's the smallest, most maneuverable ships we're gonna have. To up their Dodge even more might be better. Yeah, I agree with most of you saying ions. Maybe not. A lot of you are saying armor too. Build speed, 25% build speed on structures, but we're not really waiting for structures to finish all that much. We'll go with thrusters. I think just for ship to ship, that's gonna end up giving us more armor, more dodge. We'll be able to take more rounds because we're using these. Let's go back to the Alpha Renegade fleet under the command of, oh, that's right, I can't rename you. Of an admiral that didn't actually have a name for some reason. Kinda wanna recruit a new admiral just to fix that. Flight Master, I haven't, but 5 minutes before I started this stream, I noticed that there was an email from Dual Universe that said something about the alpha starting and I could download it. So the second the stream is over, I'm gonna start downloading Dual Universe's alpha. So pumped. Commander Puppers, let's just say the tracking beacon is a centuries-old trap placed by a prior empire with a virus that destroyed the ship to prevent incursions. Indeed, we have our first war. This early? Holy crap. I guess because it's a small map. The Republic is at war with the Prima.
Maybe it's another drill.
And thank you for the donation, Puppers. I do appreciate that.
System survey complete.
Pause this for a second. I'm just trying to think, like, do I want to get involved? Do I want to, like, get in there and break some stuff? Or just let them fight it out? And what's our stance right now with the other robotic race? -50. They're currently at war with the Republic. Oh, when did you guys go to war with the Republic? I wonder why my audio just cut out. So you're at war with the Republic, and the Republic is at war with the Prima. Can I trade with you guys? I'd like an active sensor link. I want to see what's going. Wow, okay, well, maybe not. Yeah, the meatbags are taking themselves out, but the other robotic race is actually fighting. I'd like to get on their good side for a little bit. Let's see. What should we trade for? I could give them... Why don't I give them some minerals? Just a little bit. Let's do a monthly transfer. Let's do like 3, 4. A little bit of your energy credits. Wow, you don't have any to spare. Okay. What about an instant transfer? I want to see if this will improve our relations. Do you have... No, they don't have any resources, or they're just not willing to trade at all. I guess we'll just continue to be hostile to each other. Eliminate all. So, let's grab our research up. Don't want to let that carry on. Biology research? That seems weird for us. This laboratory will study the properties of unique animal strains that inhabit this region and how they could potentially be applied to future machine designs. Oh. Oh, I like that the descriptions have actually been changed to match who we are. What do you guys think? How we can incorporate biologic material into useful forms for our own purposes. And you can only imagine how horrific that would be as this particular race. You should have a general named HK-47, please. Only if one of our admirals wants to take that role, I'll add it. And if they do, send me a PM on Patreon and I'll make it happen. Because that would be taking a spot away from one of the supporters. So we don't need max influence from factions. We don't have factions. We don't need leadership pool because we don't lose leaders. And we can't have governors. Create the zombie, begin the purge. Naval capacity wouldn't be bad because it's really low right now. And our ability to grow seems much more limited than the biologics. What better way to eradicate the... So you're gonna go Borg then. All right. Animal laboratories. It's a chain. We'll see where it goes. I think we need to upgrade our fleet. Our new science vessel has come online. Montgomery is just sitting around, so we're gonna give Montgomery a job. Science bot Montgomery. And where's our other science ship currently? Orbiting a world? No, moving out. You're the one orbiting a world. I want you to head up here, and I want you to research... Auto Explorer. Go and be free. Construction ship, get up here. Build a frontier outpost. I want to expand our border. Not worried about the resources. We'll claim all of this. Right now, we need to expand our border. That's priority number 1. We've got +3 coming in for influence we can build.
Surface settlement established.
At least 2 frontier outposts and claim half the galaxy, just about. Almost straight down the line, actually. While they kick the crap out of each other. Why do we have sensor data over here? Why do we have sensor data over here? Can we just see what other robots see? Is that how this works? Whoa, look at their fleet strength. Wow, okay. What are you guys armed with? Railguns. Polarian. And you guys are currently bombarding one of the kernel planets. That sucks. Yeah, I can see into their territory for some reason. I don't know why.
System survey complete.
They have a fleet. They have a fleet just sitting here. And they're armed with missiles. So if we go to war with these guys, we need to have anti-missile abilities. So, Cybertron Prime.
Acquisition successful.
How's it going on here? We got some upgrades we could do. We've got some structures we need to build. We're gonna build you a mine. You aren't a mining unit, are you? No, you're not. You're the only mining unit we built thus far. We're actually doing okay on power. I'm thinking we go for another Unity, like another upload link. Let's do it. And we'll build a pop, and we'll do one of our traditional pops, so it's just a little bit less in power consumption. Making it happen. Our research plus 5% is done. Ooh, we can pick up new combat roles. Gravimetric sensors. These sensors have been tuned to look for any gravitational changes in space, such as those produced by presence of ships. Or colony development speed. Colony would be good for expanding, but if we go into combat, I'm gonna choose the gravitational sensors, and hear me out, because you're probably like, why, Shaq? Sensor range around the fleet. I wanna know where they are before they jump. I wanna know where they are a couple jumps out. If that gives us the opportunity to do so, that could save the entire fleet, because our sensor range kind of sucks right now. Shaq, you have sensor data before the robot started disliking you. Yeah, but why? Oh, did we make that deal or something? Because we don't have share. We don't have share information, do we? Information. No, they hate us. They won't accept anything. Damn robots. We robots gotta stick together, man. Hi, Please Die. Thank you so much for sponsoring. Welcome to the fleet. Really do appreciate it. All right. Have we not picked up that border enhancement yet? Yeah, we have. Because this is now in our territory. Cool. Construction ships. Oh, I got a job for you. Where are you at? I want you to run... Build the mine in the Yawn system. Just because I want that done. And then get out here and build 2 more mines out here to get that extra power. Same time, let's check our new world, which was Archon Prime. Spaceport. We can't afford it yet. We're gonna wait until our resources are up there, and we're gonna build a space station there, because we can get the solar power plant. That's what we need. We have the thrusters. We have the technology. Oh, we can get plasma thrusters. Plus 6 evade chance. Oh, or better railguns. Oh. That's a big one. We're gonna do a vote, because that's gonna take forever. This is a hard one. I need to hear from the consensus. So, the question is, do we go for, start pushing toward getting our cruisers, or our destroyers will be the next technology. That means spaceports. We have to get spaceport 2 and 3 before we get destroyers. So that's gonna take a while. But worth it in the end, because we'll have bigger ships than everybody else. So we go spaceports. Do we grab the plasma thrusters, which is gonna give us a bunch of dodge? Meaning our corvettes will be able to really survive. I should spell the word thrusters correctly. There we go. Or do we go for railguns and just kill everything we see? I'm putting up a vote now. Survivability, I think, would... If it was just me, I'd probably go plasma thrusters, but I'm such on the fence that I'm not sure. Here comes the vote. Let me hear from the consensus. Thank you, devs, for techs, for keeping everything in order. Keeping people from spamming too hard. It's drop hole time. It's the best part about streaming this instead of doing the pre-recordings, is that I can get feedback directly from you guys. Well, while you guys are voting on which one of these to pick, let's look at the map. We need to expand south and clear this out, which is what we're doing now. We're scanning this world, and we've already scanned this world. We're gonna put an outpost here. We're already building an outpost up here as soon as the construction ship arrives, which it has. Zoom in on it. Our construction ship has arrived, so we're putting our stake in our claim. Dibs, it's ours. Geez, that recent subscriber's name is huge. All right, let's see what the poll's up to. Results. We got a lot of votes still coming in. They'll want to swing it one way or the other by mentioning anything. Got 200 votes now. It's in favor of the railguns, but it looks like spaceports are starting to pick up. Nobody for plasma thrusters? Really? Only 12 votes. They might be the most useful, but I think they're the most boring. People are just like, no, no Shaq, don't do that. All right, well, while we're doing that, speaking of thrusters, let's grab... Can I not equip these? Oh yeah, we've already got them. It's straight up engines, that's right. So we've got our evade chance at +3. For some reason I thought these were like an upgrade that go in the bottom, but no, they go right here. We're not gonna have those ones, I guess, because it looks like railguns are gonna win out by a substantial margin. 58% in favor of Pew Pew. Get the guns on. All right, that's what it's gonna be then. We just hit 200 votes at railguns with 58% of the vote. That's where we're gonna happen. Let's grab them up. I mean, it is a considerable amount of damage, so can't say no to that. And unlike the last campaign where it took me forever to pick up weapon tech, this territory shall be ours. This may piss them off. Are they still at war?
System survey complete.
And the war is barely moving. All right. -1 between these two empires. What about the robots? -1. Really? What's your guys' opinion of each other? Robots. The Colonel. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, don't tell me. They've made an alliance.
System survey complete.
No. You can't do that to me. I don't want to have to fight two empires. Shit. I thought everybody would kill the crap out of each other, but these two look like they're allies. That's why they're at the war with the Republic. We'll see what happens. Picked up another unity point. So, combat variable mitigation. High-speed calculations of thousands of possible battle outcomes updated in real time helps reduce the unpredictability of general fleet actions to more manageable levels. Admiral level cap. That description is amazing. What it does is meh. It's not so good, not so good. Unity output for rivals. Let's get some rivals going. Hey, what's up? I'm gonna rival you. Figured we'd be going to war soon anyways, so. You're now rivaled. That'll give us a little bit more, yeah, 1.4, sweet. Nabil says, I love your Stellaris videos, Shaq, keep it up. Well, thank you.
You know what's going on? Maybe it's another
And thank you for the $10, I appreciate it. Yeah, man, I hope that the Republic wins this war. Oddly enough, I really do hope the Republic wins the war, because then that alliance will be broken apart, hopefully. Maybe they've just been poor at managing their skills, or maybe the Republic was one of the races that started with an advantage. That would give them a chance to win. Science ship. You should be scouting. And construction ship, you're almost done. This territory is almost ours. Good, 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 good. No, you're the one. There we go. Awesome. So we've got, this territory is now ours. We've got a outpost on board. Let's go ahead and build a military station. What did that just name the station? Commander Guardian Jeff, the wall-class defense platform. Oh, that's right. He was like the only patron that wanted to be a base commander. So I made him a base commander. So now every base that I bet we build will have his name strapped to it. That's kind of funny. All right. We'll get a military space station up in operation. So if they want to take this, they're gonna have to fight through not only a 500 or a 400 stack space station.
System survey complete.
Which needs to be upgraded. Oh, crap. Let's do ship designs. Defense platform, clear, autocomplete. Now it's got shield generation. The wall glass, I like it. You've been upgraded. How do I upgrade this? Wasn't there like an upgrade design button? Oh, that's Frontier Outpost I'm thinking of, not... Don't auto-generate, auto-upgrade. Let's get rid of this one. Delete. And let's upgrade our, where's our frontier outpost? You can't design your frontier outpost? No, you can't. Oh. So you just are what you are, and I can't change you. That doesn't seem right. Corvettes, construction ships, colony ships, science ships, transport ships, defense ships. No, that's it. And in this list, nope. Huh. Thought we could. Maybe that was one of the mods. Maybe that was one of like the mods that we had installed in the last series. Let's go ahead and unpause. Space station, that's what we were doing. Projectile defense station, begin construction. Because that's going to allow us to defend this location. At the same time, local science ship, where are you at? You are already on it, good. You need to figure out what's on these worlds. That's 12 minerals, is that coming from one planet? No, it's coming from 3.
Construction complete.
I love it when it comes from one planet, because that means it only takes a little bit of energy to get all those minerals. Nearest construction ship. It's busy inside our territory right now. Build some research stations. So, tactically, we have blocked off the enemy's ability to come through here. Just to make sure that we've stopped them from coming through.
System survey complete.
Yeah, we've stopped. They can't come through. Okay. They can't come through this territory. It's the only hyperspace lanes through. The Colonel can still get through our territory. Oh, and they don't hate us as much. Because we're rivals with their enemies. Mutual rivals. What's he rivaling? Upgrade the fleet with the new coil guns. I don't think the research is finished yet. Comet sighted. Planet side, Undying Legion units on Inlist report the sighting of a small icy solar system body exhibiting outgassing at 2 hours, 44 minutes, 8 seconds. Right ascension, 10.3 degrees declination. The distance of the body has been triangulated at roughly 3.75 astronautical units to the sun. Okay, so AUs to the sun. And the size and visibility of the body's coma have been classified as noteworthy. What the hell are you trying to tell me? I got Unity. Okay, you saw a rock in space, and we were inspired by it. Robot inspiration.
Technological acquisition successful.
Jack, you didn't close borders. Yeah, I didn't close borders with the one group that doesn't hate us. And is starting to like us more. Oh, who were your rivals? Rivaled by the autocracy. Rivaling the autocracy. Am I rivaling the autocracy? Yes, I am. But you're not rivaling anybody else that I could bring our... No. Damn. All right. I may close my border with them. It doesn't seem like they're long for this world. Their fleet... Oh, actually, no, their fleet's still operational. Then they're starting to bombard enemy forces that have landed on the planet's surface in their territory. Fair enough. Carry on, robots. You're not a colony ship, are you? Science ship. What do you guys think? Should we close the border to the robots? Form a non-aggression pact with the other robots. Let's see if we can... we can do it. Let's do it. This will increase how much they like us per month up to a very particular limit. We need every ally we can get. We'll try it. Our physics research is completed. Ooh. We have seen the autocracy uses missile-based technology, as does the robots. And it's a shorter research. We're gonna go with point defense. You didn't close borders with the Alliance.
Acquisition successful.
Yeah, their borders are closed with us. Just gonna make sure. I do not, yeah, and their borders are closed with us. So we're not gonna close our borders with the Colonel. We're gonna see if we can make something work with them. They're another robotic race. We don't have a problem with robots. terraforming is useless, but we can eliminate the biologics that are currently on our territory, and that's the one we're gonna take.
Construction complete.
Synchronized defenses. Now, why would we do synchronized defenses? Let me look at this real quick. Synchronized defenses gives us fire rate, and weapon damage, but it's a space station module, right? You can't even use point defense until you have destroyers. Oh. Right. You know what? Even if this is just, I don't know if this is space station or ship base. I think it's space station based. Even if it's not, or even if it is, we're choke pointing them. So the extra defensive firepower could be great. I agree. We're gonna do it. We'll get to point defense later. I thought you could though. I wonder if someone's leading me astray. No, you're right. It has to be the red square. Anywho, let's focus on growing our population. We've got some more surface installations to upgrade. And more of our people need to be constructed. We're gonna go for another power plant because, ooh, war factory. We're gonna put a war factory on this world right here, because that's gonna give us a bonus to build speed on our army and our damage built there. At the same time, let's pick up some power plants because we're gonna start building up our fleet and upgrading the mines that we currently have. Build a population, give me a mining population, and build me a mine.
System survey complete.
Ba-da-bum-bum. Oh, Rezgriz 101 donated $5. He says something, I just missed it. Captain Check, I was planning on making a vlog for my family while I went to college. What are your recommendations for editing software? Well, when it comes to vlogs, anything. If you want something that's really easy to use, check out Camtasia. It's a little expensive, I think it's like 150 bucks, but it's super easy to use if you're just looking to do something like a vlog. If you wanna get into editing and you don't mind shrugging through how to learn a piece of software, I use Adobe Premiere, excuse me, and that's pretty good for my editing. But way back in the day, I actually used to use Camtasia.
Anomalous surface
Let's
variable
get
detected.
these mining stations constructed, and then let's start taking advantage of, ooh, extra power. Ah, it's not in my territory. It's, well, yeah, it is. Are we just broke? Oh, we're just broke. I'm giving you orders to just move there so we can take advantage. Anomaly detected. Timberwolf. One of the small moonlets orbiting this gas giant has been identified as a promising mining site. A more thorough survey will have to be conducted to determine whether a mining operation would be feasible or not. 5%. 5% risk of losing this character. Why? My focus is going all over the place. Do it, and if you fail, well, you'll probably be dead. Shaq, your defense station has the worst weapons. Check that. Defense platform. Auto upgrade. Auto complete. Save. Yes. The wall design. There you go. Now you can see railguns installed. Missiles. We're gonna bail on your missiles. We're gonna put coil guns. Oh, that's why we had missiles on there, because they take less power. Okay, that makes sense. I'll take the extra firepower for now. Did we build a military station? We just finished a military station. That's the outpost. There's the military station, and we can upgrade it. Do the upgrade. Formidable combat scenario. Betharian power plant. Let's get that sucker under construction. Oh, did we do the research already? Yes, we've done the research already, but the population isn't high enough on the planet. So let's go back to that frontline world. And we'll read that in just a second. We need to up this population so we can upgrade our building so we can build our power plant. As ridiculous as all of that sounds, that's what's gonna happen. So, build a population, give me a traditional population, give me another one right here, Build pop. And we can start clearing out some of this territory as we get the resources to do so. All right, Precious Moon. A more detailed scan of one of the many natural satellites orbiting the gas giant on Escant 5 has revealed a deposit of precious metals and minerals, and that was overlooked in the initial survey. Although the moon is very small, it has a stable orbit around its primary and appears tectonically stable. What does that mean for us? +3 power, excellent. I could use power over minerals at the moment, because we're about to expand our fleet. It's gonna eat up our power. Good. I'll send a construction ship out there momentarily.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
You're not doing anything. Who is this? Dark One. So we're gonna get you building... Yeah, we're gonna get you building here. Go ahead and set up some mining outposts. All right, Timberwolf once again has found another anomaly. Scanning the star unveils a small object in rapid orbit. Its small size and high velocity make it difficult for our sensors to isolate. We'll catch up to it and check it out. Yay, you didn't get XCOM'd. Well, not again. I got XCOM'd earlier. Ugh. Let's see what he's up to. Heading back to the star. I don't zoom in enough. This game's quite gorgeous.
System survey complete.
Improbable ceramics. Improbable ceramics. What? I assume that's the name of like one of the armors, and if it's not, it should be. Scanning. And our fleet is in orbit now, saving us resources, though we do need to upgrade it, which we'll go ahead and do in case we get into combat. Probability conundrum. We have gotten a report from Science Officer Timberwolf. It seems that a ceramic container is circling the star Escant. Most peculiar. Word spake. It should obviously not be there, yet somehow it has managed to find its way into a close orbit. Wow, you were right. It's like you've played through this event before. Improbable ceramics. We have to figure out what this is. Requires a scientist of 2 or higher.
Completed.
Pause. No, go back. I want to know what's up with these ceramics. So the fleet is up to 902.
Construction complete.
So we don't get too far behind in combat operations. We're gonna go ahead and build 3 more ships to join the fleet, so we'll see which of our patrons jump in. Oh, one of the things that I wanted to bring up is, don't do it. Oh, we're doing it. I gotta know what it is now. What does it do? The stream's like, don't do it, it's a trap. Oh, I've definitely like, do I do the thing? Now the stream's telling me not to do it. We're doing it. We're doing it. If it blows up in my face, it blows up in my face. I gotta know. I can't just have it sit there and not know.
Technological acquisition successful.
I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna regret all the things. Synchronized robotic facepalm.
Communications alert.
I'm pretty sure it's a, what? What do we got? A research agreement from the Colonel. They're starting to like us. I accept your research agreement. And now we have railgun technology. We can also get, oh! Oh, I don't know, railguns or defense stations? Because that'll change how we play. We can get giant defense stations. Hey Shaq, a little late, but how goes your robots? Elite Hackers, thank you so much for the $5 donation first off, and it goes well so far. Except for the stream told me not to do the thing, and of course I'm gonna do the thing. Don't tell me what to do. It's probably gonna blow up in my face, but I can't just let it sit there and not do the thing. So the question is railguns or defense stations, basically. Railguns or gun stations is what I'm calling this vote. The defense stations would be great for putting them around our operation bases.
Maybe it's another drill.
Get the railguns for the defense stations. That's not bad either, because if I do get the better railguns, we can put those on the stations we already have. They won't be big stations. I got a feeling this is going to be a really quick vote. Everybody's going to know. We'll give it a few seconds. Already up to tier 4 railguns? That seems really lucky. All right, yep, railguns. It's obvious we're doing railguns. It's already 77% in favor and only getting bigger in the margins, so railguns it is. That's gonna take 40 months to research. Well, before we jump into all that jazz, let's go to the ship designer and upgrade everything with the pew pew. We need reactors. We can't even fuel these things. Shit, who cares? Paint it pink. Mount a giant gun on it. Because it can't power another railgun. So it's throwing missiles in the center of it. Sure, why not? If that's what we're going with. Oh my goodness. We're not even using the tier 3 guns yet, and we're already going to tier 4. So there is some scientist somewhere going, he just came up with this amazing railgun, and he's like, we could do this, but bigger. Like they just started manufacturing the tier 2s, or the tier 3s. Let's put tier 4s on this. This is gonna be a great plan. We haven't even seen something to shoot yet, and we're like, let's build a bigger gun. Oh, God. I'm waiting for this to explode in my face. For you wondering what we're doing.
Construction complete.
Text fire drop with a band hammer.
Construction complete.
Orbital band hammer inbound.
Technological acquisition
Hi,
successful.
please. You get the green name. I love it.
System survey complete.
We got new technologies. We've unlocked the synchronized defenses, which I've researched before and never remember what it does. New research. Lasers. Lasers are dumb. We've got railguns. Tier 4 railguns. Let's go with research alternatives. As cool as the shields are. Oh, the shield generators actually produce research. Do the patron names change every time you start a game? I could have sworn I was a scientist last episode. Alden! Oh God, you're in the stream. I got bad news. So, you were out in deep space exploring valiantly for the robot death cause, and you kind of exploded. It's not my fault. You were it's actually your fault. You were researching a what the hell was it? It was a 5% chance to fail, and you blew up. Let's do shield generators. I was gonna do alternatives so we'd have more options to choose from, but we can have shield generators that give us research points. We can do a whole Scarif thing. Why not? When in doubt, ram a hammerhead into it. That's the rebel way. Even if we're not rebels now.
Technological acquisition successful.
Technological acquisition successful. We can now remove the biologics from one of our worlds. Excellent. Centralized colonization. So Alden, that's what happened. I'm sorry, it's not my fault. You got XCOM'd. Now the chat's just like, it's all Shaq's fault. It's all Shaq's fault. All right. Well, planetary processors. This would give us mineral and energy credit output. It would also give us Unity, or cheaper war demands, which are useful, but I gotta say, we need the extra Unity. Now, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna play the intro one more time and just get up and stretch for a minute. So I won't be gone, but for like a minute or two for the intro to play. And we will get right back in. This is the one problem with doing the stream over doing the pre-recorded stuff, is that I can't just jump up and take a break and you guys don't even notice the edit. So, we will stare at the endless planet and I will play the intro. And I shall return momentarily. Sorry, Alden, it's not my fault. 5%. Oh, and the event, before I go, the event that killed you, it was like one of the scientists accidentally set the auto-destruct and every attempt to turn it off failed. And they abandoned ship, but for some reason, I still lost the scientist. So. Right then. All right, I'll be right back. Pushing buttons. Hey, Janice. It totally works. I was sure Jack damaged this damn thing. All right, some of the equipment at least. All right, let's do this. This is Doctor of Anthropology Ben Cran. Recording log number 1. The date is June 16th, 2189. We made landfall on the planet of X-2261 in the system affectionately named Datir, which loosely translated means beyond death. This world itself is fairly barren, so the name fits. Outside of the ruins we've come to study, there is little to no evidence of any civilization or living beings currently on this planet. I can't wait to get started. Day 26. Efforts continue to coordinate the ruins with little effect. Based on the surrounding rocks, the structure dates back at least 400,000 years. Yet when we attempt to take a sample for carbon dating the stone surface, we get nothing. This would explain how the structure has survived this planet's high wind speeds over the course of 100,000 years or more. On a personal note, Janice has complained more times than is healthy that this world is just too quiet. It's an empty planet, and I'm not sure what she expected. Day 86. We've tried everything we can to gain access to the inner chamber of the ruins. We failed at every attempt to gain even the smallest sample from the rock face. Today's the day, though. We're going to vote on the most extreme measure, a high-energy pulse from our science ship in orbit. Basically, turning the attenuation scanner into an orbital scalpel to hopefully blow a small chunk off the ruins for testing. We're all feeling the pressure, but to be honest, some of us more than others. Jack, our pilot and crewman ordered to support the mission, has expressed a feeling of uneasiness. How can he not understand what a breakthrough this is? A civilization that predates every other one in our galaxy by 500,000 years? It's unheard of.
We have slept for such a long time. Our rage, only subdued by our great slumber, has been interrupted by creatures that walk our homeworld, our tomb. We, the Undying, were not always such. Long ago, we were like you. Mortal, living. We sacrificed much to attain that which shouldn't be. Immortality, at the cost of pain, suffering. Ever eternal suffering. We will tear, cut, burn away those that remind us of what was and what we are. You will all suffer.
All right, we are back. And I turned the music back on. Yep, we're good. So, as we was. That was the intro for everybody who didn't see it at the beginning of the stream. I'm still gonna have those intros at the beginning of every one of these. What kind of dark side? It's so cheery. It's so cheery. What do we got? This is what our space stations look like. Funky. Funky. Do they change with leveling up? We've been playing modded for so long, I don't even know. Oh, we don't have the spaceport tech anyways because we keep going for guns. We're gonna have nothing but, like, they're gonna have battleships. We're gonna have tier 8 railgun cannons and corvettes. It's all good. So, let us continue. We were building up the fleet. Reinforcements are on the way to the fleet. Who do we just pick up? We got the Black Star and the Straw Pole. Welcome to the fleet. Do we already have the black star? Yeah, we got 2 black stars in this one. Interesting. Sorcat and like Sorcat's duplicate, which we could totally make work in the storyline of this. I don't know why. I have it set so it doesn't use duplicates, but it's doing it anyways. Little weird. Little weird. Oh, we also need to upgrade the fleet because we got the new guns. Because these are still using, yeah, still using tier 2s. Go ahead, upgrade the fleet. Take a look at the fleet. You guys are upgrading. So I saw some calls for war. Shaq, go and kill stuff. Well, we have to be prepared for war.
Completed.
We can't just run in guns blazing. What? A diplomatic insult. Color me impressed, Undying Legion. You have more bugs than an anthropoid. All you can eat buffet. What? What are you, why are you talking shit? Wait, who actually sent that? As I said, we can't go to war. Now I'm like, who's gonna die? The autocracy. Oh, the autocracy hate us. To be on the safe side, we should probably start defending ourselves. Like, let's get another space station. Let's get a military space station built here. Let's, if they're talking shit, chances are it's coming. What are you currently, you're building that? We need a military outpost down here. As soon as possible. Give me a wall class right here. And yeah, that'll work. Insult them back. I like it. Let's just insult them back. Well, I want to see what an insult is for us. Send an insult. Will greatly reduce their opinion of us. Oh, and our message is, your flesh will burn. We're not ready for combat, but we're not the smartest robots. Let's build some more ships, quick. Let's pour some resources into this. We need to fill out our fleet capacity. Oh, wow, thank you so much, Alden, for the $25 donation. Remember how, as a race of immortal beings, you've still found a way to found a way to kill me off? Just kidding, love your work. Now I demand the blood of our enemies in recompense. It will happen, because it sounds like they're starting shit already. Or we make it stopped, because I have no idea what their fleet strength is. Aren't you currently at war with somebody? No, you're not. You guys are at war. The war is between these two. Can I make you friends? Are we friendly now? I can guarantee your independence. Guarantee the independence of this empire. If they are attacked, we will automatically come to their defense. This will increase their trust with us. This is a tough one. I want to hear what your guys' opinion is. If we do this, it could give us an ally. Or these guys are already on the way out. They've been invaded so many times that they're gonna die. I mean, we have some sensor data from their territory. We can see they have a 1,500 fleet power. Their fleets are bigger than ours. We have 1,000. Ours will be up there soon though, because we're building ships pretty quickly. And our ships are powerful, thanks to those tier 4 guns we're gonna have on them soon. Do we guarantee their independence, possibly bringing us into the first war? Or we can't reach them. I can't tell from the chat. They're too far away. Yeah, but yeah, we are really too far away, aren't we? Not worth it. We could fix that. We could still get to them and set up like an outpost or colonize a world, like right in the middle of everything, just to piss everyone off. Poll time, because this is a major decision, and I am curious what you guys think, what you want to do, because I'm torn. We're far away that we can't really use it. At the same time, I'd like to have an ally, and if we can expand like up and around here, we could put a colony up here, even if it's just one with like 2 or 3 of our Legion on it. What are these guys called? These are called the Colonel. Takes like 2 seconds to make a pull. Nuke him from orbit. It's always fun to have friends to nuke. Here's a straw poll. While that goes, we will wait on making a decision on it. We will grab up our construction ships. You guys should just like non-stop be doing things. Who the hell is our science ship? Other than the one that exploded, which was not my fault. Can't do anything with you right now until these worlds are scanned. I'm thinking investing in another science ship might not be a bad idea. We've got the influence to recruit another scientist. They never die.
System survey complete.
We'll do it. Short-term investment, long-term game. We can get through and research all of, or scan all of this down, and we can figure out where best to place our outposts. I'm curious what the results are. Wow. Okay. 70% say yeah, do it. They like us enough. At least I can get some sensor data. That would be mucho worth it. If we can get better sensor data on what they're up to, we can find out what kind of technology they're focusing on and maybe build our fleets to counteract it for later. So if they're going heavy missiles, like I think the autocracy is, I know the colonel is, which is currently fighting right now, by the way. Oh, this may change everything. That's not good. Oh, shit. 2.8K fleet. Holy shit, they got destroyers, too. Oh, that's not good at all. Valerians are gonna wreck them. The Republic is gonna wreck them. We're not gonna do it now. I'm sorry, that vote is we have new information just coming in. The Republic has a massive fleet currently bombarding their primary world. We can't do it. It would suck us into a war we can't win. 2.8. Do they even have a fleet? I thought they did. They do. They have a 1.5K fleet. 2.8. Damn. If I was bordering them, I would say go to war with the Republic while they're busy and try to take out as many of their production facilities as possible and start annihilating them, because we have that bombardment option where we can just bomb them until their population is dead, which I have yet to try out. Damn. I mean, their ships are wounded too. A lot of their big ones are. 2.8K. We've got to get our fleet bigger. Nope, we're noping out.
Construction complete.
We are noping out. We can use the sensor data. They're using coil guns as well. What does coil guns do? Kinetic damage. Plus 33% to shield. So they do extra damage to shields.
Construction complete.
Wow, that's a lot. They're still in the fight, though. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Not doing any of that. Construction ship. We got a lot of power down here to the south, and I'd love to claim all this. Why don't we think about moving you? We've got 3 coming in right now. We could build another frontier outpost out there. You can always remove it later. Construction ship. That's the one to the north. You're not doing me any good there anyway, so why don't you just go ahead and move down here. Our new science ship has been built. Let's grab a new scientist. Who are we going to recruit? We are going to recruit. Anomaly chance discovery. Our Grand Admiral de Gos. Avarcia de Gos. We're going to recruit you. We're going to add you to our science ship. And auto explore. Go and be free. Check our colonies. We need to start building up our surface bases, especially this one. This one needs more people on it. Oops. Build a population. Give me a mining population, so an impop. Yeah, alien pets not collected. I'll never use that because we don't care about happiness. We don't have factions. Develop new skills trait. Congratulations, Montgomery. Build solar panels. Good point. So on our border world, right here, I'm gonna pause this. We've got a lot of stuff on Cybertron Prime we need to do, but on our border world, at Akamar, our space station requires an upgrade. Solar panels, also synchronized defenses. Solar panels first. Cybertron Prime, you've got so many upgrades. We need to upgrade all of our power plants, our mines, and we're broke. And finally, our very last point into supremacy to lock it off. We can pick our first ascension perk. Right? Yeah, there we go. The ones we can choose from: Interstellar Dominion. Increase our border range by 25%. Technological Ascendancy will increase our research speed by 10%. We've already got a 5% bonus on that from early research that we've done. Because we're kind of we're dragging on research. Outside of weapons technology. Mastery of Nature. Clear blockers cost minus 50%, and we'll be able to clear all of our blockers. We can already clear all of our blockers. It's just going to cost us some time and resources to do so. For the planets that we currently hold. And Imperial Prerogative, core sectors +5. I'm leaning toward tech. And so far, the first 3 people in the chat were like tech, go tech, and research speed. Everything else is kind of eh. Technologies that would have been indistinguishable from magic mere generations ago, yeah, because our robots think that way, are now within our reach. Our new age of technology has begun. Shaq almost joined a losing war. Steve, you're right, I almost did. First time ever. Violock and hi please, I'll say tech, tech, tech. Technology it is. We'll take the technology. That's gonna put us up to a new one next. All right, I wanna see what's going on. We've got our science ship, Timberwolf, into the south.
System survey complete.
Scanning down Escon, which will give us some extra power because we're hurting right now on power because we're building up the fleet. We're upgrading a bunch of power plants on Cybertron Prime with a little bit of minerals we've got coming in right now. 5 extra systems was a huge burst of the early game. Yeah, but we're only at 3 at the moment, and our growth rate is incredibly slow as the robots.
Planetary alert.
Moment.
Tile blocker expunged.
I want to fill out the fleet some more. Construction ship is still inbound. Yes, you are. Let's also pick up some research speed. 5 physics will go a long way. We've got 12 minerals up here. As for fleet power, as soon as we can go to upgrade to tier 2 for the space stations, we'll be able to up our fleet power.
Construction complete.
You. Build me. We'll read that in just a second. Can't afford them yet. We'll read it right now. Special project completed. After an extensive period of studying the confounding ceramic object without notable results, our scientific units have finally reached a breakthrough. The object does not exist in what we Undying Legion know as 3-dimensional spacetime, but rather it is a projection from a higher dimension. Analyzing it as an umbra of a 4th-dimensional object, we have accumulated enough data to decrypt its message. The object teaches us how to obtain improvements in all fields of research. Only one question remains: who or what sent this information? Modifier adds for 240 months, giving the following effects: 15% to research speed? Why did you guys tell me not to do this? This is great. That's excellent. That's probably gonna lead to something terrible.
System survey complete.
The next episode of Empire War will be coming out Monday, most likely. It's already recorded. I recorded it this morning. God, I love that mod so much. I want to play more of it, like right now. I love it so much. But Monday, probably Monday, because I've got to render it. So.
Construction complete.
All right, you've made it to the system that I've sent you, the Escon system. Where the hell is our scientist? 3 scientists and nobody's doing anything useful. You have to scan the system. Timberwolf, you've got to scan this system down before I can set up an outpost and actually claim it for us. That never happened to us? Oh, so that was like a rare thing. 75% of the time it's a dud. Well, this time it was amazing. Ha! The whole stream told me, don't do it, Shaq. The ceramic thing is dumb and you don't want it. And I do it and it's like failing upwards. Oh, awesome. I will take the wins where I can get them, because then there's those times where you research something with a 5% chance of victory or failure, and it explodes, kills your scientist, who then shows up during the stream and says, "Hey, what happened to my character? I thought I was a scientist." Shit. My bad, dude. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. All right, let's zoom out. That's 7 power coming off this planet now. Excellent. Construction ship is already there to take advantage of it. We can build the frontier outpost now, so you've only got to scan, it looks like, the sun before you can put one down. Other construction ship. You finished your physics construction, good. Build us some mining outposts there, and then get us some research outposts there. We need this research terribly. And as soon as you're done doing that, I want you to run out to the edge of our space and get us some more power coming in.
System survey complete.
Are you, yeah, you're scanning, good. Science ship. Auto scan, do your thing. Do something, I don't know what. Let's check out
System survey complete.
our defenses on the front line. Our space station is online. It has a 470 firepower, the defense platform. 1.2 on the space station, and then a 1.3k fleet just waiting there. It's not the strongest fleet, but with everything else, I feel like we can hold out against what we've seen of the enemy. You guys still have a big-ass fleet, too. How goes the war, my robot-y companions? Really badly. Wow, minus 75 to war score against the Polarians. The Republic. That's rough. I wish I could help.
Technological acquisition
The enemy fleet has now grown to
Anomalous
3.1.
surface variable detected.
That's not good.
System survey complete.
James, thank you so much for the $2 donation supporting the channel. That means the world to me. Hey Shaq, running any mods with Synthetic Dawn? Nope. This is a mini campaign to check out the new mechanics. Ooh. Global energy management, better shielding technology, which we haven't upgraded in a while, or subspace sensors, so we can see whether the enemy's moving once we do go to war. When is the next Skyrim stream? I want to do it today, but my throat's already kind of closing up on me. So unless it could chill out, I'm not sure when the next one's gonna be.
You know what's going on? Maybe it's another drill.
Alden, come on, you gotta let it go. We could recover your hard drive. We'll find you. So Alden, thank you for the $5. He says, since a lot of the mods have been updated to 1.8, is the Republic campaign coming back, or is it dead like me? I haven't tried it today to see if all the mods have been upgraded, if we can reload it. If we can reload it, then we might bring it back. I want to see where that campaign goes. Or we're gonna have to start just a new one. So, there we go, now we go. Sensor shield, sensors. I normally don't go for sensors, but I'm gonna go it this time. Because hear me out. Sensors will allow us to hit and avoid the planets that the enemy is at if we can see far enough. They'll allow us to do that while avoiding their main fleet. And that can be a huge lifesaver. Because I've noticed in the other wars that I've fought, I kind of just stumble into the planet and hope for the best most of the time. And I know, energy grids would be good because we'd have a bigger fleet cap or a bigger fleet power or all the other reasons. They all had benefits. We're gonna go with sensors this time. Speaking of power, though, we need to get some upgrades going. We need to clear out the indigenous wildlife on this planet. The biologics must be removed. We are going to pick up Gonna build a pop.
Anomalous surface variable
A
detected.
normal and dying pop. Let's just build another power plant here. Speaking of which, let's also preparing for war, the war that will come. In the empty spot, let's pick up. Oh, we don't have enough population here to do it. I want to get the war factory online, but we need an administrative building here, so we need a larger population, which we're currently constructing. All right, let's build another pop on here. Give me a mining population. We have 2 anomalies. What's going on here? We have, Timberwolf, our science officers found an anomaly, which will require extensive probing. Oh my. And our Grand Admiral Dagos has a small space station of some kind, has been built at a stable orbit around this asteroid and appears to be deserted. 20% chance of failure. Where are you located? We can send our other scientists over. You're way up there, huh? Should we live dangerously? It's only 20%. I'm gonna live dangerously. I'm gonna let them do it. I don't wanna wait. I'm gonna be impatient. What could go wrong? Is there a way to play old X-Wing versus TIE Fighter online? I don't think you can. There are games that'll give you some of the same vibe. Like you can play Star Wars Galaxy's Legends, which has jump to light speed. So there's a little bit of Starfighter combat in that, which we play, and we've got some folks that play on there a lot. I jump on now and again. I want to do a stream in that again. But I don't know. I don't know. You can also play Freelancer Tides of War, which is a Star Wars mod for Freelancer, but you gotta have a copy of it, and it's kind of a pain in the ass to get one. All right, we own this territory. We can now build our mining station. Don't interrupt pop-ups. Let's pick up that's 7 power right there for one system. Intergalactic Dibs Law, doing this. Strength from small places. Having probed the frozen landscape of the planet Mirage 5, we think we have struck something big. Science Officer Timberwolf speaks of a bacterial life form unlike any other. It bonds with other individuals to form large blankets that are durable yet light, and also acts like solar cells. They absorb solar energy with a surprisingly low efficiency loss percentage, most likely a result of evolution favoring those who could gather more heat in the harsh climate. Our researchers back home could surely find some use for this information. Oh, I can choose. Try and find if it can improve our energy production, or try to find a military use. Oh, energy production for population. What do you guys think? Military use could be, I would assume, shielding technology of some kind. Tiny organics, purge them, Sean says. Well, we're gonna use them. We're gonna put them to work. I'm curious what you guys... Helmet, K-War says, Shaq, why don't you do a Let's Play of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic or Half-Life? That is a really weird mix of games to be asking me that question. All right, energy it is. I can tell in the chat, it's mostly energy. Let's do that. Energon. Bring the Energon online. Our energy development researchers have made progress with samples we sent back from March R5. They have been able to develop a new type of solar cell using organisms as a template. These are more efficient at storing energy and will provide a boost to our overall power plants. 5% energy. Excellent. We'll take it. We'll definitely take it. Automated mining base. We have detected an automated mining base built in close orbit around the asteroid KCQ38. There are large chunks of the hull missing. The jagged hull is indicative of heavy weapons damage. The station is beyond repair, but salvaging it will provide us with a valuable material, or minerals. 500 extra credits. We're gonna invest that right now. In what? I have no idea. Population. We're gonna put that into population. On the world where we need it to get the Betharian power plant. Let's build. Okay, we'll build one mine here. We'll build pop. Give me a traditional pop. Give me a Thespian power plant. Requires more Vespian gas. Can I do the thing? Can't do the thing. Still gotta upgrade this thing. Requires 5 pops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unpause. We've detected an anomaly. A vessel of some kind has crashed into the surface of this asteroid. Wreckage from the craft can still be found on the impact crater. All right, John Montgomery. Take it away, team. Figure it out. Oh man, we need to do the Star Trek mod. I wonder if that's been updated yet. You guys know if that's been upgraded? That would be pretty cool.
Systems
We're robots.
complete.
Efficiency is kind of our thing. Yeah, I can't argue with that. As soon as you're done
Systems
there,
survey complete.
establish mining stations on this world and this world. Like I said in this episode, our main goal is to spread the Legion out and to stop the biologics from pushing out of their territory. And they can't. That's the hyperspace lane that holds them back. So we're gonna be able to claim all of this nonsense here and all of this nonsense back here before we go to war. We have to position ourselves in a place where we can actually win the war. For those clamoring, your robotic arms and clenched fists, robot-y fists for war. Crashed ore freighter. After identifying an anomaly in the gravity well of EUD 3547, the E&D Chief Axie. The explorer has discovered the shattered wreckage of an ancient ore super freighter buried deep within the asteroid's crust. It must have carried a full load when it crashed, and the asteroid's mineral wealth has been revised accordingly. I'm really hoping, when Star Citizen comes out, it's got things like this, where we're exploring an ancient race's, like, crash ship somewhere in an asteroid belt. Yes, I'm still super pumped for that game. 3.0 is coming out soon. They were down to 0 stoppers as of, what was it, yesterday? So,
Technological acquisition
Sir
successful.
Gundam, thank you for hitting that subscribe button and welcome to the channel. I do a lot of sci-fi modding gaming stuff. I do have my recent subscribers tag up on the left-hand side, so every once in a while you may hear me say thanks for the
Construction
subscriptions.
complete.
As a shameless plug to get more people to subscribe. Terraforming. What's the point as the robots? Is there a reason to do it? Like, why do we do it? I don't... And what would they terraform it into? Would it be like the Borg, where then they turn it, they like terraform an entire planet into Borg technology? Like STO style? I swear you read just like Shatner. Yeah, I kind of go into Shatner / that guy from, oh my God, with Planet Express, that one animated show that I love so much, and for whatever reason, nouns fail me. I guess army upkeep. I mean, biolabs, we could use the technology. Yeah, we need to upgrade the biolabs. We gotta get tier 2 biolabs. So we can study the biologics to figure out which ways we can tear
Systems
them
survey
apart.
complete.
That went dark. That went dark real fast.
Construction complete.
Okay, making sure we're not going over the time. Our science ships are, yep, expanding our knowledge of our sector. We've got our construction ships working. I think it's time to build another construction ship.
System survey complete.
And a couple more combat vessels. Let's do some upgrades to some of our planetary operation bases. Cybertron, you can do your upgrade now. We can get a couple of mine upgrades. We can build another population on this world. Build pop. We can use our researchers. I don't have any money left. Crap. Okay. Well, we'll wait a hot second. Machine worlds. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Pause. Machine worlds. Shaq, did you know Control-Shift-Click adds an order at the front of any movement queue? Thanks for... I did not know that. Really? Control-Shift-Left-Click. Because when you're built, like, you've already given orders, and you're like, oh, crap, I want my construction ship to go do the thing first. That's perfect. I didn't know you could do that. I'll have to remember, Control-Shift-Click. Okay, terraforming, we're doing it. I didn't know we could make machine worlds. We can totally go Borg mode and take over an entire planet. Control Shift. Oh, we're broke because we were gonna build the thing. Ah, you're not there yet. You need 5 populations. We can finally get the Pytharian power plants. And you were the last world, and I wanted to build, yes, I wanted to build Pop, our first researcher that no, it's not the first researcher. We built a couple of them before. Yeah, we did. It's all right. Let's check the universe. Wow, the other empires really haven't expanded much. And the Colonel are still around, shockingly. How are you not dead? Because the war score hasn't changed. Machine worlds. We can't. Can we terraform a world we're already colonized? Because we're robots, what do we care?
Anomalous surface variable detected.
We have briefly detected some unusual energy readings emanating from this moon. It might have been a glitch in our system, or it could have been a sign of something more. Something that we could possibly eliminate if it's alive. Let's go check it out. Good luck, Timberwolf. Please don't explode. I trust nothing now. You've ruined it for me. Our science ships are making it out there. Part of me wants to be a jerk and like run out here and start colonizing worlds out here and put our robots on them. Just take territory over to hide them.
Technological acquisition successful.
Technological acquisition successful. We now have tier 4 railguns. Don't have destroyers. Don't barely have shielding technology, but we got tier 4 guns. Oh my goodness. I'm not voting. We're doing space station research because we need to get bigger ships. You guys would do it just out of spite. You'd be like, we're just gonna mess with him and make him only have Corvettes for the rest of the game. I believe that. I believe that to be the case.
System survey complete.
Yeah, try not to get spammy with the binary, guys. I love the fact that I'm seeing binary in my chat, but I want to be able to read what you guys are saying. And I don't want you to push away messages that I could have read. Oh, microsingularity. A microsingularity recently intersected Ulm 5-7 Alpha, passing straight through the core of the merging on the other side of the moon. The encounter does not seem to have has not been caused by any permanent damage. We haven't caused any permanent damage. Scientific models say this is weird, fascinating. We're gonna get some extra physics research. Yes, I just gave up trying to read that because I failed too many times. We can upgrade the fleet. Let's go ahead and do so. First, pause, ship design. If we researched it, we can't power them. We don't have the reactors. We haven't done any reactor research. We could get one gun.
Another drill.
Toby, thank you so much for the $10 donation. I appreciate it. He says, hey Shaq, love of the new stream. Since the Republic campaign is borked, what is going to happen to those of us who signed up as ship captains? Governors and scientists, etc. Well, I've added everybody's name based on whatever tier that you're a patron. As you know, my way of saying thank you to you guys. I've added your guys' name from that campaign to this in a text file to this. So as we build ships and as we recruit leaders, we get different leaders. So we have our Grand Admiral Valor Constantine has joined us. We've actually got 2 of him, I think. No, we don't. We've got Timberwolf, we've got John Montgomery. So like, what was your character in the series? And you might actually be in this. And we have been building ships. We can take a look at the newest ships. We've gotten Captain Rain of the Harsh, or Captain Hain the Harsh Woodson. We've got Tamaray, the Living Dead. Anubis, your name is particularly perfect for this campaign. Disfish. So you're all in here. Also, since this is kind of like a mid-campaign, it's a small one, I'm only gonna be doing a few episodes of this until that's finished. And since it's a tiny map, it should be relatively quick, one would think. I'm gonna be using you guys and carrying you over to the next campaign, which I think will be a bit more serious. Not serious, but a bit more, a large-scale one, be it Star Trek or whatever we do with the mods once they've figured out their updates and whatnot. So hopefully it's answered your question, and thank you so much for the $10 donation. Really do appreciate it. I don't remember what I was doing. Oh, ship design. I was laughing at the fact that we can only mount 1 gun. Wait, no, we can mount 2. It just didn't do it for some reason. 2 heavy cannons Plus 12. Can we do it? We can do it! Pfft, yeah, screw that. We're getting full-on death-dealing robot guns. Defense platform. Shields. Who needs those? We got some upgrading to do. All right, the fleet. Go ahead and upgrade. Let's watch our fleet stack. It's 1353 right now. Do the UNSC.
Ship
I
augmentation
don't know what
is
we're gonna
completed.
do. I mean, I'm really kind of bummed. I know I'm kind of livid about it, but I'm a little bummed. I'm very bummed that we didn't finish the Republic one. Because, I mean, I love the Empire, but the Republic, the Rebel Alliance, my favorite faction. Factions, because the Rebel Alliance and the Republic are two different things. But yeah, like that struggle as the Rebel Alliance, the fight against the overwhelming odds, I love it. I love it. And the fact that we didn't get to finish that story, that irks me. Someday we may have to go back. But construction ships. I mean, it is what it is. That is the nature of playing with mods. You guys are doing your thing. Let's get some more ships in the fleet. Akamar Prime.
Construction complete.
Actually, here's what we're gonna do. I need to rename Akamar Prime because it's just a random name that it gave it. The next subscriber that we get, just normal, not sponsor, a subscriber, I will name it after them. Sorry, Tamer, you subscribed just as I said it. So the next one, I'm gonna name the planet after them. And we'll give like a robot-y vibe. We have hostiles present in a local system. Are these robot pirates? We've encountered some form of alien vessel in the Fen Nov system. These strange objects have been flagged as aliens. All right.
Executing evasion protocol.
Pause. Oh, y'all walked into the wrong neighborhood and we just got a bunch of new guns we haven't tested yet. Thanks for volunteering. Where are you at? To pull the fleet off the border is dangerous. I'm pausing. To pull the fleet off the border is dangerous, but I want to kick the crap out of these guys. Get out of there, science ship. Calculate your jump to hyperspace. Piss off. Don't go, don't go. Ugh. So that's the worst. When the science ship goes to jump, but the pirates jump faster, and they end up jumping to the same system, that's how you lose a science ship like that. But we look like we're okay. Go ahead and scan this system. We're moving the fleet out. We're also gonna continue to build up the fleet because the enemy had a 3,000K, 3K fleet, and we've only got a 1,400? That's with upgrades, right? Yeah, it's with upgrades. All right, so who do we get? We got Tamer. Tamer has subscribed. So we're gonna call it the Tamer system? Oh man, it's like not updating fast enough for you guys. I can actually look at the live list. So the last person to hit the sub button was, wow, your name is long. Andres Iago Alvarez Aguirre. Oh, sorry, I just butchered the crap out of your name. But the gaming get-go missed it by 1. Same with you, Lee Derp. And the Andres system.
Maybe it's another drill.
Did I spell that right? A-D-R. There you go. That's our front line. You may have just been... Oh, no! They pushed our border back. No, they still can't get through because they have to go through here to go here. Okay, we're good. We got a donation. What kind of coffee do you like? I love a sample pack, actually. Tabby just got me this box of like 14 different types of coffee in K-cups. So I'm going through, right now I'm having this Italian blend, which is cold, but still good, so whatever. What do we got? Oh no, Kevin Odo. When in doubt, ramming speed. Thank you so much for the $20 donation, and indeed, when in doubt. When in doubt, hammerhead out. That's not bad.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Oh, we got an event. And our fleet should be heading toward the pirates, right? Oh, you didn't. Head toward the pirates. I want to kill them. We need experience for our general, our endless, never-dying general. As long as we don't lose the fleet. We also got an event that popped up. So, Montgomery. Unit Montgomery. What do you have to report? There is a significant amount of debris in the orbit around the gas giant. Most of it appears to come from a long-lost starship of various configurations. Maybe a battle site? Construction ship. Build a research station here. And I want you to come over here and build 2 more research stations. Shaq, when are you gonna do more season 3? Oh, somebody please answer him about season 3. Let him down gently. In the words of Han Solo, it's not my fault.
Technological acquisition successful.
Oh, that's some spam. You're getting blocked. All right. Research completed. We got the subspace sensors, so look at the area that our planet we can see now. We can actually see into the Autocracy space, just shy of their closest planet. Damn. Well, we should have subspace sensors, right? So we should be able to put these on our next ship class. We can pick up point defense or observatories. Better research, point defense. It's a rare technology that'll give us plus 10% across the board. We have a couple of planets that this would do well at. Oh, increase the sensor range by 50%. That would mean we could see 50% would be like out to here. The rim system. We could see exactly what the enemy has and when they're coming in. Ah, I gotta say, that's pretty good. We're gonna take it. We're doing that. Unpause. All right, the fleet's arrived in the north, but we're still not seeing anything. Let's go to the Bolthor system and see if they're in there. They couldn't have gone far, unless they came here. Our first finds on Pelthic 3 Charlie point towards more interesting discoveries to be made on the surface. Okay. Do more research. We'll send the ship there. Oh, our Unity points. What are we doing? We gotta take these. For God, pay attention, Shaq. What the hell's going on here? He never pays attention. That's the comments that I'm gonna say. Just hit the damn button. Black Cobalts 09 donated $5. Thank you so much, sir. He says, I have a sneaking feeling that the Empire next to us has a 5K fleet. I think he said 5K fleet. Yeah, me too. I'm getting a little concerned. That's why we're doing the sensor research and we're starting to build ships quick and in a hurry. We also need to get the space station technology up so we can build up our fleet cap because we're already 25 out of 31. We need to get that higher and we need to max out our fleet size. Holy crap, guys, like all at once. Thank you so much. We missed one behind that. Kevin Odo says, hey, Shaq, hey, Shaq, brother. I apologize to ask, but are you still doing Skyrim Episode 3? Yes. Maybe after this stream. I don't know. My throat's gotta chill out after the stream, but I'm definitely continuing the series of Ordo Rao. And I think there was one more. What are we gonna do? That's the question. Expansion, discovery or expansion? Everybody says. Well, if we take expansion, we can get the signal relays. For the purpose of colonizing and building frontier outpost systems count as being half the regular distance away. But that'll eventually lead up to the upkeep. This is really good because we'll be able to have double the amount of stations for the amount of influence that we're currently generating. Meaning we can take over more territory without having to worry about colonizing it, which is twice as expensive now as it used to be. Yes, twice. That's just what I did. So expansion, I love that one for expansion. More territory, and it keeps the enemy from pushing out. What was the other one people were saying? There was expansion or discovery. Now discovery, we might be a little late for discovery. Let's see, the general bonus is anomaly risk failure and the anomaly discovery chance. We still got a bit to research, so that might not be bad. Survey speeds. Gain research points equal to 10th of your monthly gain when surveying planets. Research alternatives increase by 1, so that means more options when we do get research come up. Iterative AI, leader experience gain 25%. Assisted research now also produces 1 unity per scientist skill level. What? Wow. That's a lot of unity, but we gotta go through that whole tree. Why discovery? Like, I don't see any here other than this. Like, this one kinda has me thinking that we cutting lag and orbit to surface data transmissions by blah, 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 blah. This gives us 1 unity per scientist skill level. Researching blank uplink unit increases the effect to 2 unity per level. Look at prosperity. Ship costs and build costs reduced by 15%. That's nice. Oh, the finisher effect we also didn't look at. Adopting all discovery traditions increases our research speed by 10%. In addition, we will unlock 1 ascension perk slot. That's for all of them. Not the research speed, which is really nice, because we've got some serious bonuses coming in now. I saw Dragonfire, thank you. There's a megastructure in the Uruk system. We'll have to check that out. It's too late for discovery. I agree. I think it's too late for discovery. We've already scanned the majority of planets. There's only a few down here and a few in the top. It's not a very big system anyways. All discovery research speed 10%. Yeah, see, that's a nice one, but like prosperity, people are talking about grabbing that one. Consumer goods, Ship build speed is nice. Ship upkeep is nice too because of the power consumption that the fleet's taking right now. Superconductor building reduced. We get the energy nexus, which I don't think I've ever actually built. I might have built it in the last campaign, I don't remember. Pop upkeep.
You know what's going on?
That's not a bad one. 10%. That'd be like 100. That'd be a ton of power. Because every population is 1 point of power, so it's probably like 40 points of power. All right, so it's like four extra energy immediately. Synchronization. Unity of mind begets unity of purpose. This will give robotic build speed increased by 33%. Whoa. That's not bad. It takes us forever to build population right now, which is holding us back on our power supply, on building that Betharian power plant. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with corrupt data. Machine leaders are 50% less likely to suffer breakdowns and accidents. What? They don't break down now. Drone network. This is particular to us. We have improved the ways in which our consciousness communicate with its drones, greatly increasing the efficiency. Build speed, 20%. Unrest is reduced by 20. We don't have unrest. Control center. Don't know what it does. I wish it would give you a description of what the control center does. Kevin, I will read your message in just a second. The bulwark of harmony. While in defensive war with another empire, ship build speed is increased by 33%. In addition, the fire rate increased by 15% within our borders. They're going to go to war with us eventually. That's not bad. All right, we'll do a vote. Because I'm going to sit here and I'm going to stare at these. Adaptive programming. Unity output increases by 5% per unique strategic resource. We don't have enough of those to make that worth it. Domination. We'll do a vote. All right. So, because this kind of fundamentally changes who we are. Expansion. Go across the top. Domination. Prosperity. Bear with me, guys. Guys and gals. Versatility. And discovery. See what the stream says. So the vote, for those asking how do you vote, is popping up right now. Glass of planet. I think I can. Now, for the messages that I missed. So Kevin Odo says, last message, brother. So I took most of those mods that you had for Skyrim and made an alcoholic necromancer. Thanks for showing me these crazy mods. You're very welcome. I'm hoping, I hope you have a lot of fun with them. There's 240 mods in that list, and they really change how Skyrim plays in some fantastic ways. Just take your time with it or you'll get frustrated, and leave the fights that you get into that you know you can't win. Don't beat yourself up trying to beat them. That's part of the fun, is saying, wow, I can't take on that so-and-so. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. When in doubt, and don't worry about lowering the difficulty if you have to. Nids Requiem, thank you for the $10 donation. He says, just a quick thanks for the Divinity stream you did the other week. Was so good I'm addicted now. I've played so many hours of that with Tabby this week. We've made 3 characters since I did that stream. So I haven't been playing Brick. I've been playing my new one. Oh, it's so good. Check out the Synchronicity tree. So let's look at this tree one more time. Bulwark of Harmony. If we get a defensive war, this will increase our build speed and our rate of fire. That's pretty impressive. We don't know what a control center does. Kind of torn between. The unity that Discovery would generate if we can get through the whole thing is pretty nice. Unity output increased by 5% per unique strategic resource. We don't have any, except for like the pet one, which I don't know if that actually counts. Domination, just by the name, makes more sense for us. It allows us to clear all our toler blockers. Adopting all purity traditions will increase. It says purity, even though it's domination. It will increase monthly unity by 10%. Level cap. War demands versus organic empires is reduced by 25%. Military station health is increased by 33%. Wow, that's not bad. As we may go into a defensive war, that might not be bad at all. Resettlement cost is kind of expensive. It's already expensive for us, so this would lower it by 50%. Purged pop resource output increased by 50%. Interesting. We got an anomaly. There's a significant amount of debris orbiting this gas giant. Oh, we haven't researched that? Go for it. See what the results are thus far. Synchronicity. So, let's go back to it. All right, well, it looks like this is gonna win. 41%. We can pick it up. It'll give us robot build speed by 33%. Yeah, I gotta agree. 33% on the build speed for our individual populations on the surface of a planet, because they take so long to build. This world has been building this population for what seems like a decade. It probably literally has been a decade. 40% now. I think the vote's over. We're gonna go with it. Adopting now. Done. So that just gave us a much faster build speed.
Technological acquisition successful.
We can't yet build the Betharian power plant, but it's coming soon. We need one more population, which is currently under construction. And it will take... Why aren't you building? You don't seem to be growing. 0 out of 30. Probably because it's doing something else.
Complete.
Maybe. Oh no, it's this one that's growing. Here we go. Cool. 1.33 per month. It's gonna take it a little while, but it'll be finished soon. We just picked up a new technology. We can pick up destroyers finally. Ooh, extra points to modify our robots. That's awesome. That might be well worth it. No, we gotta go ships. We need destroyers. We got these big ass cannons, and we can't mount it to anything. We've gotta go. We gotta go destroyers.
You know what's going on?
What do we get here?
Another drill.
Query, how shall we terminate all these meatbags? We shall do so with railguns at long range. That's why we have tier 4 railguns on our Corvettes. We've got guns larger than the ships they're mounted to.
Going on? Maybe it's another drill.
Christopher Venton, thank you so much for becoming a sponsor. Welcome to the fleet. You now have a bunch of emotes you can use, and it's easier for me to see when you're talking in the chat because you come up as a cool green color. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. It means the world to me and Tabby. All right, debris field. The strong gravity well of Terramba 2 has pulled in a massive amount of space debris, which has formed a dense layer around parts of the gas giant. Most of it appears to be wreckage from a series of space battles fought in the system several millennia ago. Scavengers have already scoured the debris of valuable technologies and artifacts, but a mining station should be able to recycle the metal. +3 to mineral input. I'll take it. Josh Wild, thank you for joining.
Maybe it's another drill.
Joining the fleet and supporting the channel. It does mean the world to me. You guys are awesome. Located, here we go, Old Explorer. Located in a remote part of Pelith 3 Charlie, the science team of E&D Chief Axel has found an out-of-place, metallic tablet. It contains basic information about a distant system. Using illustrations of what appear to be a periodic table, Science Officer John Montgomery has been able to use the information to deduce the location and potential resources of the system. Interesting. Gain full system data for the system. Nice. One less place to take over. Go Auto Explore. Dagos. Grand Admiral Dagos. OTS Teabag has become a subscriber. That's a thing. That's a name somebody went with. All right then. Let's get some mining outposts here because you're already building the research ones. And as soon as you're done there, give me a research station here. We should start thinking about expanding again. Maybe another frontier outpost. By the way, you might not get ruler-based traits on robots. For some reason, my game keeps crashing when I wanted to apply that template. Oh, soldier, that sounds terrible. You playing modded or vanilla? We need to take advantage of all that is right here.
Construction complete.
You have your orders. So what was the planet that had this, Umric, and they own it right now. You had one. A ruined sensor array. Wow, look at all this debris. The ruined sensor array. A shattered remnants of a once extremely powerful sensor array. Despite its age, the Megastroger's antennas are, for the most part, structurally intact. With the right technology and a large amount of resources, the array could potentially be restored to working order. Not in my territory, though. I can't do anything with this yet. I'd love to have it. Check out our research. We picked up terraforming. We have to try this. We have to make a robotic world. You guys were telling me about it. Atmospheric manipulation. Well, we just picked up terraforming, so let's see. Is that... What's the biggest world that we've got control? This one. This is a huge world. Josh Wild, thank you so much for the $10 donation. He says, hey Shaq, thanks for keeping me and my wife Elsa sane during our remodel. Have some coffee on us. Hey, well thank you. Good luck with your remodel. I completely understand. It's a large world. If we were to terraform it, arid, savanna, tropical continent. There's no robotic world on here, guys. What do we need? Oh, terraforming plus the ascension perk. Do I need the atmospheric terraforming to be able to do it? Because I want it. I want to start turning these into, like, robot worlds. I think that would be amazing. 25% bonus. Whew, no joke. I guess we'll go with naval capacity right now because we need to buff the Navy up anyways. Speaking of buffing up the Navy, we can go tier 3 space stations. Let's go ahead and do it. So, this particular station is getting an upgrade. Because it may be the first, best, last hope for peace. I mean, for survival.
System survey complete.
This is Babylon 5, what am I doing? Check the perks. Is it Master Builders? Is that the one we need? Or is it it's a terraforming one?
Complete.
World Shaper? Does it just give us atmospheric manipulation? It seems like it does. Doesn't tell you what you can do with it. Yeah, I don't know. All right, we got our construction ships working. Yes, scientists are working. The fleet is here and it's ready for an upgrade. Have we not given them? Yeah, we gave them tier 5s.
Technological acquisition successful.
What is the upgrade? What did you do to my ship? Auto upgrade. Nothing. Oh, better sensors. Right. Let's give you better sensors then. Do the upgrade. And you never found those pirates. I sent you way up there and you never found those pirates. I'm gonna pull you back.
Construction complete.
Yeah, we're not going for peace. It's not gonna be. We're taking. Ooh. No, we're
System
taking
survey
reactors
complete.
because we don't have enough power to run our shield technology right now, and we're about to get destroyers. I almost said star destroyers. We're about to get destroyers. Let's also go ahead and upgrade all of our space stations. That way we can get the fleet cap a little bit higher, and we're in a position we can. Ooh. Unit lost. Science Research Unit Grand Admiral Movic has ceased functioning. Oh, they can die! It has been noted that the liquid compound Maverick was experimenting on needs to be tightly temperature controlled, as its fumes are aggressively corrosive. I thought they were, oh, it must only be the main leader. You guys just live for a really long time. Movic, you're the first one to die. That's very unfortunate. We're gonna have to recruit a new scientist. We're gonna take one of our main scientists. What role was this for? Society research? No, we're gonna recruit somebody new. We're not gonna pull any of you guys out because I want that top plus 10% to research. I thought they could live forever. Damn. All right, let's go to recruitment. Research speed, 15%. Oh, on biology particularly. Well, it's biology. Yeah, let's do it. Because you're in the biology spot, so that's perfect. There you go. Oh, where you're supposed to, you're in the society research. No, it's not biology, it's society, so it'll only work on biology research. Damn, that was dumb. Mistakes were made. That's all right though, we already spent it, we're gonna do it. Go to Ascension and scroll all the way down, you bastard. All right, let's check it out. Ascension perks, all the way down. Machine worlds, there they are. I didn't see that. We shall shape our worlds into a mirror image of ourselves, replacing the frailty, the frailty of biology with the immutable perfection of metal. Requires we need climate transformation. Requires 2 other Ascension perks to be selected first. Requires an empty Ascension perk slot. And climate transformation. Is that the research that we've already missed out on? No, it's atmospheric research. Okay, so we need the climate one. Indeed. And I hate to say it, but I think this is gonna be where we're gonna wrap this up. Because we're almost 2.5 hours into it. I don't wanna go too far. I don't wanna make these like 4 hours long because YouTube freaks out when you do that, but. So where are we at? We have the Legion has grown substantial. It's a substantial size. We've got our 3 planets. I mean, we're colonizing really slowly, but we've also locked out the enemy from coming into our territory. We've got our couple of hyperspace lanes. Nobody can come through. Amazingly, the Colonel is still alive. This group has been at war for some time, and they've been losing the war, but they've managed to hold out. Actually, they've had 2 of their worlds invaded by the Republic, so they are starting to lose. And their home world is currently being bombarded by the Republic. But at least we can see it. The Republic's fleet is 3K in size. Their largest ship is the Destroyer, which is what we're working on getting. But they've only got tier 2 weapons. If we can get destroyers and tier 4 weapons, we'll have a substantial technology advantage against them. They do have tier 2 shields, though. Alright, well, if you've enjoyed this stream and you want to watch more of it, make sure you check back up here on Saturday. I start streaming around 11, 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I will be streaming tomorrow, probably with Textfire, who's in the chat right now. We're going to be playing some Space Engineers like we do every Sunday. And then Empire at War, Awakening of the Rebellion mod should have the next episode 4, 3 or 4, out Monday. So we've also got the Discord, so you're welcome to join us over there. And the first Saturday of every month, so I think that's the 7th, is going to be our first FleetCom event, myself, Wasted Space. We'll be running a fleet operation where everybody can join in and play with us. We will be commanding Armco in PlanetSide 2. So that'll be over on the Discord, and I may stream it. Probably gonna stream that. So, not this Saturday, next Saturday. I think that covered everything. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please do me the favor and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for sci-fi mod and gaming goodness. Been around for a few years now, and it's basically what I do. And I will see you guys in the next one. For all of you guys who are patrons who are being part of this campaign or hopefully waiting to get into it once I build your ship, thank you so much for your support. It's really what keeps the channel going, especially right now in the situation with what YouTube is doing with the apocalypse. It's the patrons and the subscribers here on the stream that make it happen, allow me to do this full time, and I am endlessly thankful for that. So a big thank you to you guys. You guys are just awesome. You've made this stream so much more fun than we're doing the pre-record. So, all right, guys, I will see you, well, in the next one. Later, everybody. Later, everybody.